what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z. Birdseye. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. We got my main man, the Valentine, Johnny, red sweatshirt,
got my red on, baby.
Yeah. We got my main man, Anthony. I decided to show up this week, Sholey.
What's up?
Big Dr. Scholes. And then my co-host, my main man, Moneyline Welsh. What up, Moneyline?
What's going on?
Couple announcements to make real quick. First off, we'd like to thank everyone who signed up already for the Patreon. We're up over 20-some people with really no advertisement for it. Good news is Larry just uploaded the live episode to the Patreon, so if you do want to see that, we'll have links posted. It's on our Instagram in that bio. I'll be posting it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram bio. You'll be able to find it for sure. And I thank you to everyone that signed up. It really means a lot. Thank you. Also coming up this Wednesday at the 22nd over at 12 Whiskey Barbecue, I'm going to be headlining with my main man Joey Welsh. Also Matt Light, special guest Alyssa Mauer is going to be there.
Dude, Joey's microphone is a fucking disaster right now.
Off,
he just ripped it off the fucking table.
I don't know. I was trying to tighten it. It just like fell off, dude. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Funny stuff like that is going to be going on next week at 12 Whiskey Barbecue.
You got to hold that fucking thing the whole episode.
So,
man.
Tickets are available. I'm going down 12 to drop off the tickets tomorrow. Also, you can Venmo me at Mike Zidell. DM me first so you let me know how many tickets you want. A few people have already hit me up. I got your Venmo money, and we're holding your tickets for you. Also, February 24th, Contra Theater, low ticket warning. I'm not saying it just to say it. I believe there's about 22 tickets left. I'll be out there. Matt Light will be headlining, and then my main man, Trey McDonough, will be out there. So we got an awesome show lined up for you. I think between that, the Patreon, that, what else is going on, guys?
Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, boys.
Happy Valentine's Day, Jack.
Johnny's wearing his red.
Yeah,
all right.
All right, we'll fix your
Yeah, just like how you're doing right now. Don't touch it.
I did it and it fucking broke.
You just said don't touch it. You grabbed it. Jesus.
All right, everybody, we're back. Had a little technical difficulty. Surely rat fucked his mic. Had to take about a 10-minute break there, but, that's show business, E-Bird.
Show must go on.
What you guys do for Valentine's Day? Do anything romantic? Anybody write any poems? You fucking get naked, wrap yourself in a bow, whipped cream bikini?
Yeah.
All of the above.
I wrote a poem. I was like, oh, yeah, baby, you're sweeter than fruit. I can't wait to get home and grease on your root.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
I said, my love with you is never fake, but when you go to work, I straight up wake and shake.
I shake my snake.
I shake my snake.
What'd you do, Jack?
Got a little gift certificate. I got some flowers that are still in my car. I gotta, get them to her after. She went to work at fucking early as hell, and then, she went to Solid Core, and we missed each other, and here we are. We went out to dinner on Saturday.
Did you? Where'd you go?
A place called Breakneck out in Wexford. Pretty good stuff.
What kind of food's that?
It's food.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, I got like some pasta. It was a good spot.
Nice.
Where we did go after though, Crumble Cookie. I don't know if anybody's been to Crumble yet.
No.
I've
It's
seen
fire.
it. I never had a chance.
It's about, when it's all said and done with the tip and the taxes, you're looking at about $50 for a dozen cookies.
Oh.
Which seems outrageous, but somehow I'm like, it's kind of worth it.
How big are the cookies?
We're talking big cookies here. We're talking cookies looking like that. I got a dozen because I didn't really know the
you
size
had a tip
of
for the cookies?
Dude, on an app, everything's they just
you
they
got them
just
delivered.
Yeah. No, I didn't get them delivered. I picked them up. But there was a bunch of high school kids in there. You give them a couple bucks. But they're fire. They were unbelievable.
Are they better than Nancy B's?
They are better than Nancy B's.
Whoa!
Yeah. Dude, listen, I like Nancy and I like B. I've never been a huge fan of Nancy B's. I think they're good cookies. I think Nancy B's good. A Nancy B Sundae, Don Page's, fire. A standalone Nancy B's is good, but I think they might be just a little overhyped.
The best cookies ever were the ones they used to sell
at all rice boot. The teachers would sell them bootleg.
Mr. Lowe.
Or he'd get them from like
The Amish.
Yep. Those were fire
Them monster cookies,
Those
it was
I
like-
don't even know what everything was in
Everything
those
was in it.
He was middleman in fucking
He
Amish
did sell them
cookies.
for
dude.
$1. Were they like 2 for $1, or like he used one,
Yeah.
maybe $1 for one?
I don't know. He sold them between classes. He sold a fuck ton of
He
cookies,
sold
man.
a ton of them. That could have
Yeah.
been legal, but whatever.
No. Instead, it went to the girls' softball.
Yeah,
I think
right.
I think Mr. Lowe might have had a
He
made a
retired
couple-
early.
Yeah, he might have had a boat or some shit
That
like
was that
that.
little gambling problem.
Yep. Shirley, what you do? Do anything romantic?
No, I owe Rose a dinner. It's
So you went with the old IOU for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, because it's been my sister just moved to Texas. It's been one thing after another. It's been just a crazy past fucking week. So I told her I'd get her an IOU. I mean, I got her chocolates and flowers and stuff, but I didn't
That's
take her
good.
anywhere.
Yeah.
I didn't get her a card though. You guys big card guys?
You didn't get her a
Yeah.
card? That's
I'm
like
not-
the
That's
biggest
the main thing. dude.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
didn't get her a
fuck
card.
that. I'm not a card guy.
Joanna loves the cards.
No,
So
cards
is
are
Addie.
so stupid,
Rosa
man.
would rather spend that money at the chocolate mousse and get a bunch of
Oh,
those
yeah, she's not
little
into it.
truffles that they make that are delicious.
I'm with you, Addie. If I don't get if I could have got her a fucking $1 million necklace, but if I didn't get the card, I would have been a piece of shit.
You know what Joanna likes to do in my card, but like for some reason I can't do it. She writes like a personal message.
Yeah,
into
you
it.
should.
See that?
I can't.
Well, you see me every day. Just say it.
I get writer's block, and I'm like, I don't know.
Wait, so you're telling me like Johanna loves the card, but you don't even write a personal message? You just go with the Hallmark, and she's cool with that?
Love always, John. Yeah.
So you don't
She
get
gets
any.
you a card?
Yeah.
does
I
she-
don't get shit for
That's
Valentine's
gay.
Day.
dude, I'll tell you what.
I don't get a fucking thing for Valentine's
Why?
Day.
Girls aren't supposed to get guys
No,
cards?
I don't know.
Addie got me a card.
I'm not a card guy around. I think it's a ripoff.
Addie got me a card at Christmas, and I'll be honest, I cried a little bit.
Did you?
She
Yeah,
write
you
in
did
it?
say that.
It said I wish you would see yourself the rest of the way the world does.
Oh, that's
And I
nice.
teared up. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
man.
So I had to come
You
up.
said I'm gay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Come on, that's inspirational here.
So the thing is, like, what do you do with the card though? Like after you got the card, now like when does it become trash?
Well,
It's gone.
I got shoe. I could
You got
go.
shoe boxes?
I could go back to high school.
Yeah, I feel you there because like it is like it's hard to get rid of. You feel like somebody
Like you don't want to
spends-
throw like a birthday card from your dad or like your
No.
grandmother
Yeah.
away.
No,
It's
I
like,
agree
I
with
still
you.
do though.
That's why that's
It's
why
either-
I think I don't like them.
I would rather
gotta hang on to
if I throw it away, just do it right away. Because like once you have it for 2 years, you're like, I might as well keep it. You never,
Right.
What do you do with all your kids' art? When do you toss that shit?
Oh, that's hard to keep.
Yeah, because I figure there's so much of that
They
garbage.
draw constantly.
Yeah,
especially
like,
when
look
they're
at this.
younger.
And like, dude, this is garbage.
Oh, dude, Rose is fucking cold-blooded when it comes to that. She'll be like, "Oh, nice." I'm like, "Damn, cuz, like, just let that shit
I
marinate."
usually put it on my dresser. Like, oh, thanks. I put it on my dresser, and then Johanna usually handles it from there.
I got the best thing. We got like these little boxes that are like glass on it, so you put their little paper in there, and it's like it's thick, so you could just keep shoving papers in there, so they can see it. Like, look, Daddy's
I
proud of
like
you.
that. Yeah, that when it
Yeah.
gets full, toss it. Yeah.
Yeah, then you throw it away.
Do you, besides like Jack said Happy Valentine's Day, it was just us though, but like outside of that in here, have you ever said Happy Valentine's Day to another man, like as one of your friends?
A
like,
man?
Yeah, like, hey, what's up, bro? Happy Valentine's Day.
I seen John today. I yelled out the window, "Happy Valentine's Day."
People
Yeah.
like I was at a couple places today, and people like kept saying it.
Guy at Kogo's gave me a lottery ticket.
Did he?
Yeah,
Really? That's
Jamie.
nice.
Yeah, he was, Happy Valentine's Day, bro. Give me a scratcher.
Did you win?
Dude, like,
No.
I feel like so someone we know like took their son out to breakfast, and he was like, "Hey, it's Valentine's Day. I'm taking my kid out to breakfast." And like, I don't know, like I don't call my dad on Valentine's Day.
My dad will send my sisters flowers. But
Yeah, right.
he won't give me anything. He sent all my kids because they're girls, and probably all my nieces flowers. But I'm pretty sure Sean and little Kevin didn't get nothing.
Right.
Oh,
But
You know
you-
what I mean?
yeah.
They shouldn't.
Right.
They
That's
shouldn't.
right. It's a woman's.
Valentine's Day is a girl's holiday, obviously.
And it's made up. And
It's a shakedown.
it's
I was
a-
at Flower-Rama.
shakedown.
Flower-Rama before I got here. They were jam-packed, man.
You
Good
got-
for them, small business, but sheesh.
Right. See, dude, them flowers, like delivered flowers, cost so much damn money.
Oh, dude, remember 1-800-Flowers just beat me the
Yeah,
first year?
they
the
did.
first year we did the podcast, I fucking went with the 1-800-Flowers route, and they just didn't come. Paid full price for them. Got rocked.
And then when you tried to complain, they were like, "No,
Yeah, they just like
no,
didn't pick
you're
up
good."
the phone.
Would you, if you don't mind me asking, what's a dozen roses at Flower-Rama?
$60.
That's not bad.
Costco's.
No, Flower-Rama on Babcock is legit. I'm not like talking. They were just so busy.
Delivered,
like,
or you had to pick them up?
I picked them up this time.
Still, $60 isn't bad.
That's not
Costco.
bad.
It's $18.
They had like little arrangements. I got the girls the little ones, and I got Johanna the bigger one.
You looked at me like I was correct when I said $18.
You said $18 for a dozen?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're usually flowers are real reasonable.
Well then, yeah, $50 is a fucking.
I mean,
headbeat.
but can you put them in the vase to make them look good? No.
Yeah.
If you want to make your girl, you just kind of hand them over.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, if you get into like buying vases and shit like that,
Ooh,
yeah, that's where
the
they
money
get you.
comes
Getting
in.
a
That's an
vase.
You
extra
put some
sub.
baby's
Little
breath
bit of
in there with
baby's
it.
breath.
Yeah. there was a mom in there buying shit for her son so he could give to his wife or his girlfriend, which I was like, come on, bro. Like, how busy are you? And, like, dude, she was like, he says he wants, like, rose petals, too. So, like, this dude had his mom.
Okay, I thought she was doing him a favor. He's like giving her a list of things. That's a
yeah,
little
right.
Bit weird.
No, she had the chocolate, she had the roses, and then she was, like, loading up the rose petals. Like,
You can
like,
buy just rose petals.
Like,
Yeah.
you
wanna get
does
all
she got to
freaky
fuck
with
his
the
wife
pedals?
too?
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, hey, mama, pounding that Sarah tonight. I'm gonna need some rose petals. Like, dude.
Get the good KY.
You see them like they're like flowers and like what are they like? They're like shaped like different things. Like,
What?
Like a
It
flower.
looks like a pinata almost. I know what
yeah,
you're
there's
talking
like
about.
roses that are like set. It's like this one website that
I never seen that.
Dude,
I know what you're talking
talk about.
That's where you're talking some big money. It's like a
Major money.
sculpture made of
Yeah.
roses.
Got you. Yeah, there's a lot of shit out there that'll beat your head in for Valentine's Day. No doubt about that. Joe Welsh tried to have a last-minute Super Bowl party, and it didn't go well. He called me Sunday morning. He said, hey, man, what's going on? I was like, chilling, hanging out. He was like, do you want to come over for the game? I was like, I don't. And he was like, I knew you were going to say that. He said, I just don't want to watch it by myself. I was like, no, I get that. I was like, I do want to watch it by myself. And it was not that if dudes wanted to come over to my house, fine. I didn't want to leave my house. And he called Z-Bird. Z-Bird gave him the same answer. Then he said he called somebody else, same answer. Then you two were talking on Twitter. I guess you tried to have a little party too, and everybody shot you down. And then Joe was like, well, come over. Or you were like, come over here, Joe. And Joe was like, well, no, you come over here.
Yeah,
like,
right.
nobody went, no.
I knew that.
Yeah, everybody has their, like, dude, he called me after I had my crumble cookie set up. I had the Minios order fucking in my head, ready to roll. Like, dude, I'm ready. I got my sheets. Like,
Dude, my
I
brother,
need this.
like, I told my sister Nikki, like, I'm gonna watch it at the house, blah blah blah, and she still threw it out there, like, Dave went shopping, he's gonna cook. If you guys change your mind, stop out here. I'm like,
That's
Yeah.
a one day. I don't think there's too much that can get me out of the house on Super Bowl Sunday to go to someone else's house. Like, past the age of, like, I mean, I don't drink, so it's like, I definitely like to watch the games by myself. I don't care what treat you have. Like, and people try. They reach. Like, Joe had this homemade queso that was supposed to be the world's best queso. And I love queso more than anyone, but it still wasn't enough to get me down the street. I was like, yeah, I got my own queso.
And it's the game ended late, so you're talking about you're driving home at like 11 o'clock at night, work tomorrow and shit. So, like, I don't know. I wanted to be at the crib.
yeah, that's I guess the general consensus.
Yeah. It was just funny because everybody's, yeah, you can do something. I'll do something. You just got to come over to my house. Right. Nobody wanted to leave their house. What you guys think of the game? Pretty good game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
it
of
was
the best ones.
Good game. Like I said, the way it ended,
You got to make that call, though, right?
yeah, I'm not mad at the call. It just
Yeah.
kind of was like, all right, it's over. Shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was anticlimactic.
Yeah.
It was. But if it was a penalty, the dude admitted it was a penalty, you got to call the penalty.
Right.
So there's no. It
you-
sucked. It was like, but up to that was awesome.
I'm glad.
Hurts played his dick off.
I'm glad
Mahomes
both
played
teams
his-
showed up and
Yeah.
showed they both played great. I think if Philly had the ball last, Philly might score. You know what I mean?
Or
No,
they
no.
would have handed it to Boston Scott. He could have got a couple yards, but you know what are you gonna do?
You told me about that one.
Yeah, I got fucked. I had an 8. Zebra got fucked on a 5-teamer. I got fucked on a 8-teamer. It was a rough day for parlays.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you definitely had to make that call. And I was shocked how good Jalen Hurts played. He was threading that
The
ball
first
in there.
half was like the Jalen Hurts show
yeah,
for the most part.
yep.
That is so crazy to me. That 4th and 1, how reliable that is.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's-
that line.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and then with that push, I'm
Yeah.
just like, wow, these guys. I mean, they definitely 100% were the two teams that deserved to be in the Super Bowl. Like, that was a great Super
In
Bowl.
theory, they could run that play every play.
Dude, what was it? The stat was like unreal of how efficient it was.
I think it didn't work 4 times during the season or
yeah, it
something
was
like
something
that.
It
ridiculous.
was like 36 for 40.
Yeah,
Is that what it was?
not-
Yeah, it was
yeah.
something
Dude,
ridiculous.
how many times can the Steelers not get 1 yard? I remember the 1 year, like, dude,
Yeah.
please start running the QB sneak.
Right.
And Ben was like, I mean, I run it. They just don't call it. Like, oh.
Ben didn't want to run that shit.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
need dudes
Kenny
pushing
runs,
you in the
Kenny
back.
runs it all the time now.
Dude, it's the easiest way to get that one stupid yard.
Ben was getting
Especially
old,
when you're
man.
6 foot something, you could just fall forward for that.
It is, yeah, but yeah, like I said, if you get a line like that, like you're never losing.
It was like crazy. See it like Travis Kelsey's mom, or the Kelsey's mom. She went up to the Jason first. You know what I mean? Like gave him a hug. He started crying. Like that'd be an emotional moment.
Yeah, that interaction had like that'd be tough. Like you know, if you're Travis, you won, and like you could tell Jason like he's like congratulations, like go celebrate, and like Travis was trying to like console him a little more. He's like, dude, go celebrate. Like I gotta go.
Let me mourn.
I gotta go sulk. You
Right,
know what I mean?
I
gotta
gotta talk to my team.
I gotta go cry in my locker room.
Right.
That's no fucking no. Chris Stapleton, national anthem. That was
Cool.
pretty awesome.
Had
That got me going.
Yeah,
Then Nick Serini was crying
yeah.
during it, like some real
Yeah.
heavy tears.
I kind of like it.
And I got all wound up.
Yeah.
I used to get all wound up before games the national anthem. That was like my shit. And then Lainey was like, "Oh my god, like why is he crying?" I was like, "For the national
He
fucking
loves this
he
country.
loves America." And she
You
was like,
millennial.
she was like, "Yeah." She was like, "So like you're saying like that fired you up before a football game?" I was like, "It was on a shitty recording at Cell Stadium, and I still fucking would tear up." Yes,
Hell yeah.
And I was like, that's
Goosebumps.
If Chris Stapleton was fucking
Oh, man.
stringing the guitar, fucking hitting them notes, I'd fucking be crying just like
Then
that
if
too.
I fly over, you're just like, yeah.
Dude, I wanted it when I seen him cry like that. I wanted to change my bet.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I did.
What about? I mean, this is a little controversial. Our buddy Yogi, his kid G,
I faded that little fuck.
has been known. he's been known to call the coin toss. According to Yogi, for the past 7 years, so he started doing it when he was 1 apparently. But G has been hitting the coin toss, and this year he didn't. He said heads, and then he blamed it on the lady tossing the coin. He said there was no rotation. Further review. G was right.
He was right. It was bad rotation. Yogi hit me up immediately. I don't think I told him I faded him this year because the odds are against. You can't keep picking coin tosses.
Right.
But yeah, it wasn't a great flip at all. So I mean, he does have a beef there. I just see my one Northside boy, and he said his friend, it's a mutual friend of ours, picks the coin toss for the past 10 years. And he's like, no bullshit. He's gone 0 for 10 the past 10 years, but he won't tell anybody what he's gonna pick, so they can't like fade him.
Right.
And he'll leak it to like one of his boys who like doesn't think he's telling anybody. Then that dude like will tell everybody. You know what I mean? Like he'll like casually bring it up. Like, so what are you thinking this year? Like heads or tails? 0 for 10 is fucking crazy,
Well, it's
dude.
like,
That's
Well,
a streak.
Horn was 0 for 36 that day, and he probably kept losing. when you found out he was picking the Eagles, you're like, dude, he mushed them. But like,
I sort of putting in Chiefs bets after
Did you?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on a group text with Horn. Me, Andy, Dave, and Horn, and
Yeah.
me and Andy just pry Horn for info so we could fade him.
yeah,
Yeah, he's Eddie Mush.
He's
for
a
sure.
truly horrendous better.
he's horrible.
Yeah, he's
Like you said, odds like that though, like maybe if he would just think the opposite of how he thinks, he'd be great.
yeah, but a guy like that can't win.
No, he can't.
Yeah,
He's addicted to losing.
Yeah, he got so much going on. What did you think of Juju's fit?
What his outfit?
Yeah,
The Celtic skirt.
yeah, the skirt.
That made me lean more towards the Eagles, like you
Yeah,
said.
that was a little much. Like a blouse and a skirt walking into the Super Bowl. I mean, he's a different cat.
It's the
so-
shirts versus the blouses.
Yeah, it's,
Did you see him getting chirped on Twitter by
AJ Brown shooting at him.
That was pretty.
That was like I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna beat you up.
It was spot on though. He didn't lie about anything.
He didn't lie about anything. Yeah, so Juju put like a Valentine up of like a picture of the guy that held him. I forget his name, and I forget what the Valentine.
yeah,
fake-
you don't need to do that.
Yeah, it's days later. The dude said he held you like that was kind of out of character
You
for
won the
Juju.
Super Bowl,
Juju.
dude. Just go
yeah,
celebrate.
I was kind of
You don't need
surprised
to
he
rub
did
it
that.
in on anybody, dude.
Because that was a good ass game. Those dudes
Yeah.
played their dick off. AJ Brown hopped on there like, listen, dude, like that you ain't about that. You never about that. Let's relax a little bit.
He's like, you're on a one year contract, buddy.
Yeah, he
Right.
said Mahomes resurrected your career.
And that's the thing. He does dumb shit like that. That's the kind of shit going into next season. Or like, they remember that.
The
like,
Chiefs don't need him.
Juju had a good year though.
He had a
Second
Yeah,
half,
yeah.
he was huge.
Yeah.
5 catches. I mean,
He had a good year.
He
this
was
year.
hurt, a lot of the first half of the year. He was always out.
but he carried. I mean, that second half. I mean, he credit to him.
He got that. He drew that that hold. You know,
Yeah.
he definitely had a good.
Just shut up.
Like man, I need a pregame outfit. How about a kilt?
Dude,
I've been dying to wear
not
this
to be
kilt.
off topic. Did you see that Sam Smith outfit?
Yeah.
What the hell?
How does that stay? Is that inflated? Is
I
that
think
like,
so.
or is that just some type of rubber I don't know about?
I
Like
don't
I don't
know.
know. I don't know, man.
I don't
Sam
know.
Smith, that motherfucker could sing. I'll give him that. That's a weird outfit.
That's weird.
Dude, John,
I know.
we're getting old, man.
They're running out of
Yeah.
shit to do. Yeah,
We're getting old. These kids are doing weird shit.
they are.
You know,
I
it's-
don't get it.
Yeah, we don't get it.
Yeah, I hate them.
Yeah. It ain't meant for us. What you think of the halftime show?
I was hoping they could find someone more pregnant to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
She had to be like, we're talking about 4 or 5 months.
She was well on her
She
way.
was up
She was
there.
in her third
I'll tell you what,
Yeah,
trimester.
she's having some old Irish twins, man. She was right on her heels.
dude. And I mean, the thing is, I remember I told this story a million times, but that's how pregnant that stripper was at the Hurricane that showed her asshole. Like she was about that pregnant.
Dude, I had a Baltimore stripper way more pregnant than that. We're talking like you could see like the baby's like hands moving in her stomach.
The foot.
was-
She was like,
Yeah.
feel this, feel this.
Yeah.
It was fucking crazy, dude. I mean, I still hung out, but it was
Yeah.
it was something up.
You're like,
baby
look,
was-
you were like, look at that. He's already got a full head of hair.
Yeah, here's some tuition.
He was stealing money out of your pocket.
Yeah, that's just my box.
It's coming through.
His
just-
hand was just coming out of her cooch.
Ugh.
He made $17 that night.
So, if you're the halftime Super Bowl performer, you don't get paid. And not only do you not get paid, I think you pay for your like performance as well. But your
Huh.
exposure is so through the roof that like it makes it worth it. Like they said, Rhianna's makeup line searches for her makeup line went up like 833%. That's crazy to me. Like to not get paid, and also like to have to pay for your own shit. Like who? I get it. Everybody in the world's watching Rihanna, but who doesn't know Rihanna? Like I don't.
Right.
Like who doesn't know?
I'm sure it resurges on like, all of her
Yeah.
downloads and streams and
And
shit.
you-
you
yeah,
know what I
no,
mean?
you forget like, oh man, I forgot about this
Oh, like,
banger.
oh, this is my jam. I got to play this again or
yeah,
whatever.
I mean,
you know?
listen, they wouldn't do it if it wasn't worth it.
Right,
Right.
absolutely.
But that shocked me. I got caught like on a whole.
So wait, she
wormhole.
doesn't pay for. She has to pay for the whole production.
Yeah, they said The Weeknd spent $7 million on his production a couple years ago.
Really?
Yep.
See
And
that-
but they said his fucking ticket sales went insane. Like he
yeah.
added all these crazy shows and so like
It's an
I mean,
made it
investment.
back.
it's an investment. Yeah, like I said, they wouldn't do it if
You think we could get on the Super Bowl?
man, that'd be nice.
Dude, but I mean, you think about back to like someone like the Rolling Stones and shit like that, like who've been around for 742 years. Like they had to put up the money to.
Did they need it?
Yeah, like I
Well,
mean,
see, like the Rolling Stones actually makes a little bit of sense to me because like they open. They're getting exposure to a bunch of younger people that have no idea who the Rolling
that's
Stones
true.
are.
That's true.
So
But you
like,
don't think there's like sponsors that they have internally, like through their camp, that are paying for like use our amps, use our whatever.
yeah,
You know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, like her makeup company, I mean, especially, she was like, "There's gonna
Yeah, or a
be
liquor company or
well,
something.
that
Somebody
little-
got to be fucking kicking some.
that little
loot.
bit of just her where she stopped for 0.3 seconds to put makeup. I mean, that probably put her.
Dude.
She made her money back tenfold, probably. In there.
She did the little scratch and sniff on her puss. You catch that?
No,
Yeah.
I missed
Man,
it.
that was pretty aggressive.
yeah, she was like, it was
She
like
got
a
a little-
pelvic sniff
Yeah, it was a puss. It was a puss scratch and sniff.
in them leather
The
pants.
truth be told, nobody came over to my house, but I did get drunk.
Did you? Or you just slammed the middle of the lights by yourself?
I was drinking vodka.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
So
There
that's
you go.
So like I'm like trying to remember all of this game.
Yeah.
But I don't remember every little detail.
I was sober as a judge, like a dork. No weed, no nothing. Just
You-
fucking eating cookies
Eating
and
like a
pizza like
pig.
an animal.
You didn't do the weeds.
I'm off the weed still, man.
Oh man.
Fucking nerd.
Like that sperm count up.
Mhm.
baby.
Ugh. Don't get me started. Travis Kelce acting like the Chiefs are an underdog. Like, what are you doing, dude? You were the favorite like the whole entire year. I don't get it.
at the
I mean, I guess like within the like eternally in the locker room, you want to like it's a reason they try to like fire people up, but like everybody knows you were the favorite.
Dude, I didn't realize Travis Kelce got kicked off the team when he was a freshman in Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, yeah.
They found a drug test.
Yep.
What was he on? The weed or something else?
I'd imagine.
I think it was weed.
Probably just weed. Then
Yeah.
his brother like begged the coach to like bring him back, and then he brought him back on.
He looks like he might like the booger sugar.
Dude, do you know who's on my cousin Paul's XFL team? Josh Gordon.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Fucking that dude.
No shit.
That dude got so fucked.
Yeah.
He really did.
He
was
really
so good.
did. He was so good.
Dude, but he must be broke. Keep trying to play football. Like, dude, go like work for like a weed company or something, dude. Or like, I mean,
Yeah, I don't know, John. I think if you.
He's a bad weed spokesman. Like, stick with weed, it'll ruin your life.
Yeah,
but
right.
he got screwed though. He got screwed.
He
He
did get
did.
shrewd.
He did.
Because now it's like basically.
It's very easy not to get jammed up on weed in the NFL, though. You have to blatantly be a dickhead and then to like fuck, because you know when the test is coming, and if you're not in that drug program,
Right.
it comes before training camp, and that's it. And then after that, you could smoke all you want as long as you're not in that drug program. You just can't smoke fucking 2-3 weeks before training camp. Now, how hard is that?
It's
And not
very-
just once. He did it multiple
Multiple
fucking times.
I mean, like
times.
I believe it was
But
five times.
they say like the more in shape you are, like the weed sticks to your fat cells, so the less time you have.
Yeah,
to
it,
put
it runs through you
Are you saying it goes quicker or slower?
quicker.
If you're
Yeah.
fit, it goes quicker.
Yeah, I'm very vascular, so it gets through me
Yeah,
pretty
if
quick.
that's lost, it's gonna stay with you.
Yep. What you guys think about the Super Bowl commercials? Not too many memorable ones. The Tubi commercial where he thought he changed the channel.
yeah, that was-
I got played on that one. Other than that, I really can't remember any.
the flag. I thought the flag football one was kind of interesting because they had a lot of cameos from people in that.
Yeah, they had Anna Faris do like she was like naked doing an avocado commercial. See, that's what I don't understand. So like avocado spends all this fucking money on a Super Bowl commercial. Do the next day do people get up and like buy all kinds of avocados?
That's a
Like I don't get that.
That's it. No, I watched an avocado documentary. That's a huge tax write-off for advertisement for avocado. Huge tax write-off.
So you think that's what it is?
It's like companies towards the end of the year, you got to spend money on something big. Avocados are literally fucking killing it. They're like, hey, let's put a Super
It's
Bowl.
a superfood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Superfood,
every
Super Bowl.
fucking party had an avocado, a guacamole. I'm
Listen,
sure.
I got 6 of them. Yeah, that's true. But like, I don't know. I'm sure it has something to do with taxes because like no one's like, oh man, I really need to get some avocados now.
Yeah, big avocado needs right
Like,
on.
wait a
Yeah.
second, guys, be quiet. What is this thing they're talking about?
Yeah.
What's this little green thing? Is that a lime? No, it's something different.
Terry Bradshaw told Andy Reid to waddle over to him when on the podium at the Super Bowl, like when they're giving everybody the trophy. Terry Bradshaw's doing interviews. He's like, "Hey Andy, come waddle over here." Like, dude,
That's funny as
That
fuck.
was fucking funny.
Terry is pretty much as fat as Andy at this fucking point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2, the dude's the nicest guy ever. He knows he's fat. He talks about cheeseburgers all the time.
Yeah.
He don't care. He just won a Super Bowl. Don't make a fat joke. Terry is stayed as welcome. I think.
Yeah,
he got it. He got a roll.
He
man.
never had a filter, but now it's like getting even worse.
Because he's getting old.
And
Yeah.
it's not even like making
it's like
sense.
right. So
I think that's what they keep him around for.
Yeah.
Though, is the zinger.
Yeah, but I think Terry's pretty sick as well.
yeah.
So like, I don't know, man. I think Terry got to go. It's just like uncomfortable.
He's not
They
really
still
great for insight.
No.
I don't think he watches football.
Probably not.
So, yeah, but some
He
of the
gives a
shit comes
great
out of his mouth.
like hillbilly like description of what's going on. Like if you're listening to this, watch the Terry Bradshaw Family Feud. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. When he said he made his daughter's boyfriend fly coach, he goes, "I don't even know him, Steve. He ain't in the circle. I don't even know. He flew coach." And like people were dying. Like that's the kind of humor he has.
Dude, he does like a entertainment show. He like sings and does comedy.
That's very
He
strange.
got a reality show. Yeah, he got a reality
That
show.
reality show was creepy, man.
Right,
Yeah.
but this is like I watched like it was like almost like a documentary on him, like his life, and then like he was like doing like stand up, and he writes songs. He's in the entertainment business.
I think Terry got to go. I think he's done all the entertainment he can.
He got a place here, man. If things don't work out, Fox. Yeah, I mean, we got another spot here, Terry.
So they said Deontay Johnson sucker punched Mitch at halftime during that Jets game, and then
they're saying that's
and
fake news.
Mitch got on Twitter and said it was cap. That's what the kids say. That cap.
What's cap mean?
The bullshit.
Why is it called cap?
That's what the kids say, John. I don't know. And then when they sort of telling the truth, they say no cap.
I never knew that.
You were just saying faded on the bets. I was going to ask you where you got that from.
Oh, fade is just like, so when someone says they're taking the Steelers, you take like the Bengals. Like, I love the Steelers. Play like, I'm gonna take the Bengals now because this dude's a
Yeah,
moron.
the exact opposite.
I got it in the context you're using.
Yeah.
I was just new. I was new
Yeah,
shit.
no, that's
We got a lot
I
of
feel
young
like
listeners now.
that's been around for a while. Yeah, I like to try to stay hip with the kids. I listen to the rap music.
Yeah, like I said, my kids are getting older. I steal some of their words. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they probably know what cap is.
I bet.
Listen, we got an issue here. Marty Griffin's back at it.
Yep.
We had a shit situation. So the Pittsburgh scanner, man, unbelievable. I love the Pittsburgh scanner. I'm pretty sure they listen, and I'm pretty sure it's probably someone we know, but I don't even want to know who it is at this point.
Yeah.
Just keep doing what you're doing. Pittsburgh scanner broke news on Friday that a lady found poop inside her house. She wasn't sure if it was human or animal poop, so she called the police to come check it out, which is an insane move.
Yeah.
Like, they're just, like, I'm assuming this lady probably has a pet.
Yeah,
Probably
it's
forgot she had
dog shit.
an older woman forgot she had a pet dog fucking shit in her house. But she wanted to get to the bottom of this poop. Is Marty going in houses and shitting in houses now?
Now listen, here's what I think happened. I think Marty Griffin, like again, the story started dying out. He he allegedly shit at Chipotle. Allegedly, there was shit down the point. Marty was nowhere to be found, but he was on the scene to be the first to report on it. And now there's shit in someone's house, and he's just shitting everywhere to create this serial shitter news story. And he's created a monster that he can't hide from anymore. This
Well,
is
is all allegedly. We're not saying he's
it's alleged.
He's 100% doing this, but like,
You're saying it's a slow in the investigatory reporting, and he needs to make a story.
yeah, I think he wants to clean up downtown.
Yeah.
So he's just really
One
like,
turd at a time.
Yeah, he's really laying it on thick. I don't think it's Marty actually doing the shitting. I think Marty has some followers. He probably sends a couple guys out like, hey, like go shit here, go shit here.
He said hitman, shitman.
Yeah, I'm gonna be up in Washington, PA. No one's gonna suspect me. You know, maybe he hits the Meadows or something like that. And then there's a couple shits. Next thing you know, the police are on it.
I heard allegedly that he's tied in with real estate groups. They're looking to buy up places downtown. So like
He's driving the property
so he's
value
driving-
down.
allegedly,
Allegedly.
allegedly that he has ties.
So he's in bed with Zillow.
Yes,
And-
and he's driving prices down because who wants to live in a poop-filled downtown? And now they're going down. Suddenly, when these places get bought, I think the poop will disappear.
Man, we've been tweeting at Marty trying to get him engaged with us, try to pick a fight. He is not taking the bait, man.
I don't even want to fight with him. Marty, I just want you to come. If you wouldn't mind, just tweet back at us. You're more than welcome to come on Greenfield's Finest podcast. You can clear the air with this. But otherwise, this is the only side of the story we have.
Yeah, because like we were getting tweets. Everyone saw the scanner tweet. We were getting tweets like, dude, it's like, do you think this is Marty? Like,
Shit is
like,
real.
I hope it isn't. But like, who are we to say?
Yeah, I can't.
wasn't there.
Can't say it was. It's not him.
Can't say it wasn't him.
The only person that can clear it up will be Marty Griffith. So, Marty, if you're listening, or if this gets back to you, please, you're always welcome on Greenfield Smiles Podcast. Let us know what's going on. We like to say innocent until proven guilty, but we only have one side of the story.
All right, Larry, let's get into some voicemails here. See, we got a bunch, I think like 7 of these motherfuckers. Thanks for the calls. We appreciate it.
Love the calls.
Love the calls.
Dude, what if it becomes a bunch of like copycat poopers?
Oh, dude,
It
that's
could be.
that definitely.
If you broke
that
into
definitely
somebody's
could be an
house and
issue.
just shit on the floor, that's just fantastic.
That's like in that movie Alpha Dog.
Yeah.
You know what? This shit's about to get real. It's getting bad.
Yeah, lock your doors.
Waterboy. Just saw a product recall. Fabuloso. I know you guys use it a lot or used it a lot or I don't know, but it's on recall. So watch out.
Oh, man. Thank you, Waterboy. I remember that.
It's
Yeah.
a great PSA there.
Yeah, he could have told us what it was on. Why? That would have been some good information
I'm
to
sure
have.
it's a cancer-causing agent like everything else.
Oh, dude. The cancer-causing agent shit is really getting out of control, man.
They're everywhere.
Can't do nothing.
You can't,
You can't do
literally,
nothing.
you can't do
no more.
nothing.
Deodorant?
Yeah, cancer.
Or
am I supposed to-
Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Alzheimer's.
I'm saying, what am I supposed to like put on my armpits? Orange peels?
No, but you got aluminum free, and you got to smell like a fucking onion all day.
Yeah.
Nah, Rosa got me this vegan shit.
I've been using Old Spice, which is probably the most dangerous one.
That's high in
No,
aluminum.
No, Old Spice Bear Glove, aluminum free. and it smells delicious.
Okay.
Try
Dude,
it.
my pits sweat, so like I try to trick my pits with like different deodorant. And then I'll go to the spray sometime, and that got to be the worst
The
for you.
Suave one ain't bad. The Suave one, like you spray and it's like dry right away.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I think
It
that's what
burns a little bit.
That's good. The burn's good for you though. It means it's setting your
It means
skin on
it's
fire.
working.
It's fucking clogging up your pores with
Yeah.
blood, so you
How
can't
else you
sweat.
gonna get armpit cancer?
Yeah.
Hey guys, my name's Jesse from Northern Cambria. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I got a little grinder for you guys. Saturday night, go to a comedy show to see one of my favorite comedians, podcaster. I'm not going to say his name, but it rhymes with T-Bird. He says, I go up to meet him, and he says, hey, it's great to meet you. Thanks for coming out. I'm going to go get you guys some T-shirts out of my car. He goes out to his car, never comes back. Here it is Monday afternoon. I'm starting to think he's not coming. So, yeah, I think I might have got ghosted.
Oh,
But I'm just kidding
man.
around. Love you guys. Great show. Can't get enough of it every Wednesday morning. Appreciate you guys. Thanks.
Hey, yeah, I appreciate you, brother. The exactly no bullshit would happen. I thought I brought with me a dozen of these T-shirts, and when I went out to the car, they weren't there, and I immediately sped off. And but we did get to talk for a little bit, and I really appreciate you guys like being there. You guys are freaking awesome, and you have my word. Inbox me on Facebook or Instagram, and you have my word. I'll ship you guys up 3 shirts. I have the shirts at home, and I promise I'll ship them up to you. Apologize for that. Now, thanks for coming to the show.
So you just didn't want to walk back in and tell him you forgot the shirt?
It was a far walk. I mean, this is I'm like I wasn't parked right next to the venue. You know what I mean? I had Addie's car, and I was parked. It was literally. I'll say this: it was a 5-minute walk.
A 5-minute walk?
Yes, because the fire hall was packed. I was in town. So there was fucking cars lined up down the street. It's pandemonium. You know what I mean? I had go do one comedy set. They had to do some stuff in the middle. Things went great. I'm talking to these guys, excited to get the shirts. I walk all the way to the car, look through for a few minutes. I had an hour and a half drive home. I'm like, man, I don't know where the fucking shirts are. I got to get going. I didn't have their guy's number, and I didn't want to walk all the way back. You know what I mean? But sorry about that. But you will get your shirts. Just inbox me, guys. I know there was 3 Ians, and I promise I'll send them out to you.
Hey, fellas, Jason Outer Banks here. Just want to call in and say congrats on getting that Patreon started. Looking forward to seeing the live show and just hearing what you guys said about putting the wild stuff like the live show behind a paywall and making it at least a little more hidden to the public, so you can really let it go. It's pretty exciting because you guys let it go pretty good on the podcast as it is. So. If you guys are going to get wilder and funnier, in that sense, I'm all here for it. So looking forward to the future of that. And maybe now, Jack, you said you don't make money off this. You're not calling in on, in your sick days. Maybe you start putting in your call-offs on the Patreon. All right, I want to hear you coughing in the background. I want to really, I want to make sure that you're really sick. I don't want you taking any bullshit days off. All right. Thanks, boys.
It's not a bad idea.
I gotta get a note from my wife.
Yep. I don't know. I feel like we had pretty good attendance lately. It's hard to get all 4 of us here. 4 fellas. Fucking
Dude,
got a lot of shit going on.
It's wintertime, man. The bug just goes
Yeah,
around.
my kids are like petri dishes, man.
Yeah, kids
I got
get
a different
everybody. I get
sickness every
sick
week.
from other people's kids. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But thanks, Jason, for buying the Patreon. We appreciate it. And yeah, that live show it's a little goofy. Gets a little goofy.
What would Greenfield do? What would you rather be in? Jeopardy, Family Feud, or Wheel of Fortune?
Family Feud all day. It's not even close. I
Yeah.
love the feud.
I love Family Feud.
Is Steve Harvey hosting?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm too stupid for Jeopardy.
Wheel of Fortune's my shit.
Is it?
Is it?
Mhm.
He's a wheel watcher.
I'm a wheel watcher.
Huh. I don't think you like the wheel better than the feud, huh?
Uh-huh.
Seabra, what do you like? The feud?
100%.
We can't all pick the same thing. I like,
Yeah,
No,
no,
I'd like Jeopardy, but I'm just not smart enough.
If I get a good category, I'll rip through
like,
that.
dude, if I get like 4 right in a row, dude,
If you're
I'm
like 90s rap music, you're like, yes.
Yeah.
We watched the episode like recently, and I think I had like 4 total, like the whole episode. I was like, that wasn't
That's
bad.
not bad.
It wasn't
That's
bad.
really not bad, yeah.
Fucking the feud though, Lainey just had her coworker was on The Feud, and we just watched it. We just watched that recently too. Yeah, the feud was in Pittsburgh.
Was it?
Yeah, and they did some tapings, and
I'd have been a part of the studio audience.
Dude, I'd love to be on The Feud. I think I would thrive on The Feud. If you were on The Feud and you were doing the final, I forget what they call it, but like, when the final part.
The final two people.
Yeah, right. Would you want to go first or second?
First.
You would want to go first and set the tone?
Well, I don't want to say an answer. Then you gotta then they're like, that's already been said. Then you gotta think real quick and pick the other one.
Yeah. What do you say? First or second?
I would rather go second because I'd like the pressure.
Put the team on my back.
I would rather go second because my mind works different than other
pressure
people's.
creates.
Yeah, right. That's
true.
Yeah, no, I think I'd rather go second because you're the hero, especially if they only get like.
Yeah, you're like, dude, we need 97
If they get like
points.
63 or something like that, and you fucking score 127 points, fucking
the hero or the.
You're on there with
or
Stotch.
you can shit the bed.
Stotch gets 14 points.
Yeah.
No, or you go on there with Davis. Like when I went on I was on Double Dare. I don't know. I told that story before in Pittsburgh, and like I basically had to carry the whole team. So like, you know what I mean? Because Davis was my partner. I don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
Boys, Mike Weiss, Brentwood, Houston / Washington County. Anyway, gear grinder for this week. People in the parking lots, man. If you're looking at the parking lot, the cars are angled one way. You can't come down the other way and try to swing around and turn into a parking spot that's facing the wrong way. Follow the arrows like a normal person. Come down, come in the right way. Lady comes down the other day. I'm at a Walmart in West Mifflin. This is par for the course anyway. I come in, go to the first row. I'm like, I'm going to stay away from all these idiots. Go up, follow the arrow, coming down, just about to pull into a spot. Here comes the lady down the wrong way, turn signal on, trying to get into the spot I'm in. First off, you're going the wrong way. Second off, where the hell did you come from? Third, it's Walmart. There's spots everywhere. People are insane. I don't know what it is. It's like they hit a store, especially Walmart, and they go crazy. They forget. They step right outside of their mind. I don't get it. Just wondering if you guys have some of the same problems. I might just give up driving, man, to tell you the truth.
Damn.
All right, boys. Have a great show. Appreciate all you do. Bye.
Fuck those arrows.
Yeah.
You do
Fuck
it.
those arrows. I do it.
It doesn't matter.
It's easy to back in though to that.
Yeah,
spot.
right.
Back in.
You
though.
gotta back it.
or
I
you
gotta
pull-
back up.
Or you can pull a little maneuver.
Yeah, listen, I don't do it on purpose, but I've done it. And like,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't pay
people-
attention. I'll be
I
honest
don't.
with
Yeah,
you. I
then
really
people like
don't.
look at me crazy. I've snapped out on people for looking at me crazy, going the wrong ways because I didn't see a fucking arrow. I remember I failed my driver's test because there was a stop sign on the ground, fucking going out of the parking lot. Like, dude, I didn't even know that was a thing, cuz.
Well, you should have studied for the test.
That ain't in the book.
Put the fucking thing up in the air so I could see it, Sean. Fuck those arrows. I don't know about
Automatic
those
stop
areas.
sign in parking lots. Automatic. After the guy told me when I blew it.
Yeah.
He was a little lenient.
Yeah, dude, mine wasn't, but I was also like 20, so.
I was like 40. Rosado gave me my driving. He literally, Rosado is
It
my.
was COVID, so I had to drive him out. And this dude didn't even get in the car. So I stayed in the car. This is Z-Bird's. This is like, dude, he picks me up. So we're sitting there. He's like, you can't tell him nothing, right? So he's like going through the controllers. I'm like trying to tell Stink on the way out. Like, dude, there's defrost there. Here's the blinkers. Here's the hazards, blah, blah, blah. So, dude, first, he's like, put on your defrost. And Z-Birds, you can tell he's all nervous. He can't find it. You know what I mean? He's
Right.
I'm like, in the middle. I'm like, put my hand over my face.
Where was
like,
this guy standing at?
He was
Like,
in his car. He didn't even get out of his car.
So he was in his car, like what? Pulled up next
He
to
was
you?
like next. Yeah. Did he get out of the car for that?
He did get out of the car for the controls.
For the controllers, he got
This
out
dude
of,
was mailing
so,
it in.
So, dude,
Yeah.
I'm just like trying, but like he was like enough to where like I was trying to like, dude, it's in the middle.
Yeah.
In the middle, you know what I mean? Like it's like the half oval thing. You know what I mean? I'm like trying to explain to him.
It is tricky if you're not,
Then
it's
he
not
was-
in your car.
Then he was like parallel parking. He was like nervous, and he was like half in there. He's like, "Do you think this is good enough? You think it's good?" I'm like, "Pull back on and swing it close." You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right.
Like I'm like in there trying to give him like all these tips.
Joe was like, oh my God, so you in there the other way.
So what was the dude follow? Like when you went and did like the road test, was he just driving behind you?
No. You know, he waited in the parking
Here's
lot.
what he's like: go up there, make a left, go up, make another left, and then make another left and come back.
COVID-19.
It was the easiest driving
Where
test.
was this at? Which
Penn
place?
This is in Penn Hill.
Okay.
COVID-19 was a fucked up time.
So
man.
you just went through the parking lot,
There was a
basically.
lot of
Yeah.
dumb shit going on.
We might have crossed. No, I don't think we left it.
Yeah, you can't even
We
cross
went
the
to the
road.
edge of the parking lot. He got on like a street, but made a left back into the parking lot. Came back. He was like, "Yeah, you passed."
I went nuts.
He went nuts.
That's crazy.
I'm like, dude, this test could not be more. This is the easiest test I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was just meant to be that day.
Yeah.
What's up, boys? It's Kenny. Obviously, I'm in for the Patreon, but can I still get the free YouTube? Anyways, I think it'll be funnier if I get a free one. You know. But anyways, so I got a grinder about vaccinations that you get forced to get through work, but then you get the thing anyways. You know, it's fine by me. I got 5 days off work. I'm not even sick. But if you get a vaccination, you shouldn't be able to get the thing you're vaccinated against. You get vaccinated for polio, you don't get polio. You know, it's bullshit. Anyway, have a good one.
Kenny, you're the
Kenny,
best. I
you
love
are
Kenny.
the best.
Yeah, if somebody remembers, let's send Kenny to the live show. Yeah, send him the live show.
You can argue with
I
that.
don't want. I'm not arguing. We're not getting a vaccine debate here.
I see his point. You know.
Yeah, I mean, he's right there. I've never gotten polio.
right.
No measles.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a little break.
All right, everybody, we're taking a real quick commercial break. Be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're worried about roofing, windows, siding, soffit, fascia, gutters, spouts, and need help with any of those, call Allen Construction, LLC, 412-954-8337. Whether it's a repair, replacement, they're equipped with the tools and the skills for over 65 years of experience. Remember, Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. And they're not on heroin. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just drove by your house and your wall looks like a giant piece of shit. Well, you know that's no good because anybody can climb up your yard and bang your old lady. That's why you need to call Just Walls, 412-889-4401. Fully insured. And when someone pulls up to your house, make sure the first thing they see is your retaining wall, or the second thing they'll see is your wife's pussy. That's 412-889-4401. Just Walls. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I just drove by your house. You got a giant hole in the side. What's that for? So you can stick your dick in it and your old lady can suck it. You're better than that, man. Get that hole patched up. Why don't you call SNL Remodeling LLC? They do roofing, siding, gutters, downsides, soffit, fascia, and they'll fix that hole so your wife quits sucking everyone's dick. 412-628-9717. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. We're sick of seeing your wife sucking all that cock. Are you sick and tired of bullshit pizza? I knew I was. Thank God there's Capizzuto's Pizza on Greenfield Avenue. They've been in business for over 400 years, making some of Pittsburgh's finest pizza. 412-521-6570. Ask for Nubs and tell them Z-Bird sent you if you want the best pizza in the burg. Man, we've been getting some bad storms around here lately. Very bad. Tree actually fell through my roof. I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. Luckily, I found Greater Pittsburgh Tree Service at 412-415-7331. They have over 27 years of experience, competitive pricing, and it won't break your budget. Give them a call today for all your tree-related needs. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Money line. Who be Corn Dicking this week?
The monster truck was in town. So it seems like everybody who has some younger boys went down to the old monster truck this weekend. We had a friend of ours go down there. He has 3 younger kids. He took the kids, took the wife. the kids wanted some snow cones. What do you think the snow cone cost at the monster truck?
$8.
I was gonna say a 10 spot. Yeah,
Yeah, 10's right. Yeah.
$25.
A banger.
A banger. He spent $75.
What kind of ice are they using?
He spent $75.
Is it crystal meth?
On fucking snow cones.
Was it a big snow cone?
It was a huge snow cone, but
It wasn't a
ice.
$25 fucking snow
Here's
cone.
the kicker. And his one kid
Dropped it.
didn't drop it, doesn't want any flavor. The kid just eats the ice. And so he paid $25
For a cup of ice.
For a cup of ice. The only saving grace here is it was a souvenir cup, and the cup was sick.
That's
the
tires?
only thing worth
It
it.
had the big tire on it. He had the truck.
Oh, yeah.
It was like I couldn't. When he said that,
It
like,
made me sick just thinking about
I was.
it.
I can't believe it. That's insane. I need to tear a monster truck down. But and
that's
then he
when you
said the
got-
cup. I was like, that's a sick cup.
It's a nice. If it's a super nice cup, okay.
Big truck is trying to take over, dude.
20, but dude, there's times you got to tell your kid no.
You can buy a Haas and a Keysport for $75.
I don't think he was. I don't think he was as, like, you know, if you want three, are you really looking at the snow cone price? Like, oh, we 3 snow cones, and then they say $75.
Yeah, that's when you look at the price.
You're
Like,
like,
what the
fuck? It just happened.
That is corn. I mean, that's such corn. Have you guys ever ran into that shit? Have you ever ordered something with the girls and they give you the price and you're like, what?
No, because I checked the price before.
No, listen,
dude,
I
I was at
Disney on Ice.
Frozen on Ice.
Been there, yeah.
It's like souvenir things for dude. Like it
Wands
was
and shit.
astronomical. I'm like, no.
You know what you do with that?
Like, dude, I'm willing to spend some money.
Those little like toys, they bang you on them things.
There's a point where you're like, this just the point.
Yeah.
Of like,
Right, but before you go in,
You
there's
gotta
always dudes
buy the
selling
bootleg-
ones half price.
Yeah, buy the bootleg.
They're gonna break it before I get home anyway.
Buy the bootleg shirt. Buy the bootleg
That's what I
toy
do.
off the Greenfield dudes, and they'll fucking.
That's
who's
what I
selling
do,
it.
bud. That's what I do. It's way easier because especially Javina, she'll break everything. So that motherfucker ain't making it home. I'm not spending $40 on a wand.
even that snow cone, them kids ain't eating that whole snow cone.
No way.
No, it was dude, it was so much ice.
So
And then
much
they're a
ice.
mess.
They're a
Yeah.
mess. They're sick of it. It's a mess.
I'm not a snow cone guy, really, man.
Dude, I don't know. Dude, I do like. There's a certain. Maybe it's Italian ice. I like.
That's where I was thinking.
Italian ice is
Well, what's
was
that
thinking
place
of
in
Rita's.
North Side? That's
Italian
not
ice,
bad.
yeah.
The Gagliayas
Yeah.
or whatever.
Now, you were in Hawaii. What's that Italian shaved or not Italian Hawaiian shaved ice? What's that like? Is that like a snow cone?
I don't think I had any.
Oh. Didn't you go to Hawaii?
Yeah, I was there for 10 days.
You didn't get any Hawaiian shaved ice?
Not only did I get any, I don't think I saw any.
Where'd you get this from?
Hawaiian shaved ice.
No, but do you know anybody else who went to Hawaii?
No, I don't know anyone else who went to Hawaii.
How about a nice
But how do
Hawaiian
you
punch?
know about it?
I seen it on the internet. It was on that Man vs. Food, and it looked delicious.
Well, I mean,
He kind of resembles that guy. Maybe that's how you mix them.
yeah.
what guy?
Who's the host of Man vs. Food?
Who guy?
No.
The big
The
fat.
Adam,
Adam,
did.
yeah.
I don't look like Adam, John.
I'm saying you're thinner than Adam.
Yeah, and I also, my face doesn't look like Adam's either.
I could see if you took a quick glance.
Yeah. I'm just trying to put that and two together here. How Z-Bird keeps asking you about the Italian
I'm
ice.
going to think about who you guys resemble next week, and it's going to be the most insulting shit of your life. We had some horse races in the UK. I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'm not going to say it, but the horse races in the UK. There's a giant wall. It sounds like it's pretty much like a Preakness, but rowdier, which is insane because the Preakness is pretty rowdy. And there's a giant wall that everybody pisses on, and it creates like a big problem. You know, you're stepping in piss everywhere. It's a muddy mess. So the people at the races are trying this new paint. It's like a deflective paint. They said when you piss on it, it's going to shoot your piss back on you.
Like
Yeah, it's
splash
going to
right back on
splash
you.
all over you. Just
What is
like
that, a stucco texture?
Yeah,
What
right.
kind
That's
of
what
technology is this?
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw the paint and they're rolling it on. We'll see how it goes. They said it's the first time they're going to try this. It might just be a big hoax. Just like spread the word. And people are like, dude, don't piss
Dude,
on that
if
paint.
you
It's going to
drank
shoot
10
back
beers,
There's going to be a bunch of dudes
I'm
with
willing
piss
to
all
put-
over.
I'm
you.
willing-
I'll piss anywhere.
I'm willing to
Yeah.
have some piss on my shoes and
Yeah.
bottom of my legs.
Listen, if
There's
you
going to
don't,
be some anyway.
Yeah,
from the
right.
yeah, if I piss on my fucking shins constantly, you're in a urinal. You piss on your
Maybe
shins.
get more porta potties or try to like solve the piss problem.
That's almost like the chlorine thing. Like they were like, if you pee in the pool, there's gonna be a blue cloud follow you. Now I did see some place have it, but not every pool does.
I don't think that. I've never seen that.
I've
anywhere.
heard it.
I
I think it's an old wives'
I thought it was
tale.
a myth.
Yeah, I think it's a myth.
Is it? Well, all right. Well, I'm just saying. Like I said, I've never seen it.
Well, you just said you have seen between the Hawaiian ice and the blue piss. You're on fire, guys.
Hey, he's trying to keep things going. We're trying to keep this conversation interesting.
What else have you seen?
A lot. I was homeless for a while.
Woman gets revenge on cheating boyfriend by getting in his phone and got into his bank account, fucked some shit up there, moved some money around, overdrafts and shit like that, which that's illegal, I would imagine. She did that and then went logged on to his wherever college he goes to and dropped all of his classes.
That's fucking. What did he cheat?
That could be wire fraud with the bank account thing,
dude.
huh?
Like that, you're really fucking with someone's life there. And then, secondly,
you're in college, guys.
Yeah,
it's really probably not going to last.
Yeah, you're gonna be okay. But I feel like this is a big dude thing. Like me, dude. If you know my password for Twitter, you know my password for my bank account.
That's everybody.
I'm a one password guy, dude. If you crack one thing, you could crack it all.
You crack the code. You crack the code,
which
bro.
is stupid. But
I can't remember your passwords.
It's hard to remember.
I went through something where my one thing wouldn't allow me to use the same password because they were like, you can't have the same password. So I had to come up with a new one. And then you can with Apple with an iPhone, you can just save your passwords. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. But if someone knows your fucking code to get in your phone, then they have all your passwords.
You're wide open. Yeah. I try to switch it up a little bit so it's different versions of the same password, but it's mostly the same fucking shit.
Yeah, you put a different capital letter in a different place. That's about it.
LeBron Corndick, he broke Kareem's record last week, whenever that was, and now all of a sudden he's too hurt to play. He hasn't played the past 2 or 3 games since he broke the record. He says he has a foot injury, and excruciating pain, and he was at the Super Bowl this weekend. This dude, we wonder why people hate him. The Lakers aren't going to make the playoffs.
No,
you just can't quit. He did the same shit last year. You can't quit playing, dude, and pretend you're hurt. They let him in.
Well, honestly, I think they're. This is they're all the players do this now, but they say it comes from higher up, the load management, which I don't know if that's true. Dude, don't you want to play?
Load management is one thing, which is kind of bullshit, but that's one thing.
Giving up on your team is
giving up at the end of
the
end of the year. All right, I'm not going to pay the next couple months because we're not going to the playoffs, and it's not worth it. Dude,
I don't want to get injured.
Oh, but these people buy tickets. They want to come see you play, dude. You got to fucking play. It's unbelievable.
The thing is, too, in that conference, in the Western Conference, it's wide open. If they get some games and they put, a streak together, they could make the fucking playoffs. But, you're too hurt to even go out and try, but you weren't hurt enough to score 38 points to get the all-time points total record. And, it drives me nuts. Because everyone hates LeBron, and I got a ton of LeBron stuff, and it's just not worth what it should be worth. Because people fucking hate him. But Steph Curry, on the other hand,
he's easy to hate.
Yeah, Steph Curry's lovable. Yeah, everyone loves Steph Curry.
So you're saying that LeBron merchandise didn't jump up after he broke that record?
It jumped up, but not like you'd have thought it would have. You know what I mean? It already jumped pre-points breaking because the hype was already there. Right. So there wasn't much room for it to go. So it was fuck.
Brother in arms. We had a 19-year-old propose to a 76-year-old billionaire woman. It looks like a kid's with his grandma. But you got to give the dude credit.
He's going to be rich as fuck for a long time.
Did she say yes?
Oh, yeah. They're engaged.
You think he got a smash?
Yeah, I think he's greasing her root.
I think he probably has to do it all.
Wow.
I think he has to do it all. But, guys, think about it.
How much is she worth?
Billions.
Oh, yeah, you got to grease the root.
She's 76. He's 19. We'll say 81. You got to do 5 years. You're 24, 25 years old, and you're a billionaire.
If you got to do
you got to eat some
10 years, 15.
Yeah, right.
She's going to be in a home biter.
Shorten the time up. Get her hooked on drugs.
Yeah,
I like that one.
You ever tried cocaine, Ethel?
Start boofing her.
Yeah, start boofing Ethel. Get her all hopped up on designer drugs.
Dude, and she
shorten her lifespan.
If you got to eat some dusty butt every once in a while.
Do you think that would be the hardest part about it?
Eating the dusty butt?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You think smashing would be harder?
No,
I think smash would be way easier than
Right, that's
like
what I'm saying.
eating the dusty butt.
Yeah, the dusty butts.
I
where
think
it's
the
at.
hardest part about would be like I'm sure that there's like contracts down where like he has to remain faithful and like
He got to eat the dusty butt.
It's easy to fuck her behind closed doors and eat her ass behind closed doors. But when you
I
got
would say easy.
easier than imagine you got all this money, you want to go out and you're like, all right, honey, you ready? And she comes down on a rascal and you guys get ready to tear the cloth and you're like, you're stuck with her. Like you can't have any, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but money's no object for the rest of your
Right.
life.
Yeah, you got to do your time. You got to look at it like a jail
Yeah,
sentence.
like you're locked
you
up
gotta
for a
do
minute.
your time, and it's gonna be weird.
You're her
And
caretaker.
you're eating dusty butt. But like as soon as that's over, as soon as she kicks the
A
bucket,
lot of young butt.
it's on. Yeah, you move. You just
lot
move.
of clean young
Like,
butt.
Like you're
Yeah.
whatever town you're in,
Yeah.
you got to fucking you're known as the 19-year-old weirdo that married the fucking 80-year-old. As soon as she kicks the bucket, you move and you start over.
Yeah,
You're
you
a
start over
genius.
with a fucking pile of money.
And you think about just go back to Tiger King, the dude who wasn't even gay and started getting banged out by Joe Exotic for a shithole trailer at $108 a week.
And all the meth he can
Well,
smoke.
that was more meth than anything.
Yeah.
I think that guy wouldn't have been so willing to take that deal if the meth wasn't a part of
Yeah.
it.
I ain't even gay.
This relationship.
Yeah, those dudes weren't even gay.
Yeah,
they just love meth.
Yeah.
So they'd be gay for meth.
Yeah.
What a weird show.
Dude, back to
The
COVID-19.
farther away you get from it, the more
Yeah,
you're just like,
it's
what
just-
the hell?
Oh, great show.
People were wrapped up in that shit.
That one dude, I think, just went to jail. Doc Antle.
Did he?
I think he did.
I don't want
Was
to
that
say
the
that for
flat?
next
Was
week.
that the flat brim guy?
No, that was the
dude
guy who
thought he
had
was
the
like
harem.
He thought he was a Maharashi or Maharaja.
Yeah, the
whatever.
ego on that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He had a harem. He had like
Yeah, he
9
did.
broads. Like, and you know, they all
They
like,
all
lived with-
hated him.
They all hated Doc Antle, but they all lived there still. I mean, he
Well,
had them brainwashed.
Meth, probably. I think we're
No,
going back to
if you
meth.
looked at them, I don't think it was meth, but like it turned out like they did a documentary on Doc Antle, and like he was fucking like his first wife or his second wife was fucking 15.
Yeah, he was like getting people to like drop their daughters off, basically, and like, oh, I'm gonna raise her. You know,
I'll
take care of
babysit her and have sex with her. Like what a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, he had like a cult kind of thing going.
Yeah. Brainwashing is a good business. As our friend John Burns would say.
College kids are drinking out of Borgs, they're calling them, John. So these college kids are getting a gallon of water, dumping like half of it out, filling the rest up with like Tito's or whatever, and then putting those little like squirt things in there for like some
Yeah.
flavor. I don't know what those things are called.
Mayos.
Yeah, they have little Mayos, and then like they're throwing a little liquid IV in there. They're shaking it up, and that's how they go out to party now. Like if they're going to like a frat party or anything
That's
like
actually
that.
not a bad fucking idea.
It is a good idea. That's
Yeah.
you got the, it's hard to date rape if you're fucking holding the fucking jug in your hand the whole entire time. But they're getting so it's a good idea. Tough for the frats how to make you. It used to make a couple bucks throwing college parties.
Some people just want to drink beer too.
Yeah, but
Well, yeah, you could charge an entrance fee, you know,
Yeah, I
$5
guess.
a head or whatever.
but I mean, lugging around a fucking
A jug.
a jug of water all fucking
Tell you
day.
what,
Every time you
too.
got to piss.
Tito's and water is my drink.
Yeah, it's a good drink.
Maybe a little. What do you say? So a hydration packet. I like
there's
it.
no
The
they're
liquid
they're
IV is great.
They're claiming that this is a hangover-free concoction. That's what it's like.
All the water.
No date rape and no hangover.
Do you ever drink one of those liquid IVs before you put a couple down?
I drank them just.
Yeah, I've done it before.
I've
I
done it to
swear to God, it's like,
rehydrate
it's
after
like
drinking.
a barrier. No, you
Yeah.
gotta you gotta strike first, and it'll get you full of fucking hydration, so you can just destroy yourself.
Listen, I've done it, but I've went so hard when I've done it. Like I've done
It
it like
didn't make any
I've done it in like
difference.
Vegas and like nothing stopping that.
Well, that's a different story. I'm talking about like going out one
right,
night.
yeah.
I've definitely taken drink them hydration packets like after like a slight hangover, not like I want to kill myself hangover.
There's
Yeah.
nothing that can help that.
Yeah, you drink,
Except
you
for
do
more
the
vodka.
hydration packet and like take a shower and it's like okay, a couple ibuprofen.
Yeah, you don't feel like you want to. Well, the kill yourself hangover is like
There's
like you
nothing.
said.
There's nothing
No.
to be done.
No, you could either just quit drinking and then like kill yourself the next day. It's brutal stuff.
Promise God you'll never do it again.
Yeah.
If he takes it away.
Waste management was awesome this week. There was a streaker guy came out, wasn't naked, but I get not going naked because you're just bringing all kinds of extra charges on yourself. He made it on the green, jumped in the water. They have a big like WM like floating out in the lake there. He swam out there, got up there. Then he really didn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do either.
He probably thought he was going to get caught by then.
Thought he was going to get caught. He made it. Everybody went crazy. Then he got arrested. With these new Waste Management's always been awesome, but like these mandatory events that the PGA has that makes all the stars play, they're fantastic. You don't even think of the live players anymore now because there's so many stars. Do you think the live players are regretting their decision now?
I think so.
I think they have to.
You want to be at Waste Management.
You want to be at Waste Management. The Super Bowl's there. I seen like Pauline and Gretzky put a smoke show picture up, but like they were up in like Aspen or some shit like that. Like, come on, DJ, you don't want to be in Aspen right now. You want to be at the Waste Management. DJ dropped out of the top 50 for like the first time ever in the world rankings. I get the money; it was a ton of fucking money.
It is a lot. I mean,
but how much money do you need?
But I think them watching that, like, man, that's just a great tournament.
It's a great event.
The great events, they're gonna be like shit.
They're gonna be like shit. There's no fucking way. Even if they get in the majors. Shit like that, because, dude, no one...
People forget about you, dude.
And they are forgotten about.
Yeah.
And they do got that CW deal, but, like, I just don't see it mattering,
There's like, if they can get it, it's going to take probably 2 or 3 hard years to, like...
But, like,
that's what they're willing to... Like, that's what they got to say.
Yeah,
sacrifice.
The money's there.
But they said they, like, lost money, like, the tournament last year.
Oh, I bet.
Which they can lose.
Yeah, right, I'm sure they did. They're paying everybody. They're paying fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry's getting 50
Right,
mil.
but
I don't know, man. I don't see... They would have to market the young kids, because anybody that's been watching golf for a long time isn't... like me, I'm not paying attention. I'm pissed. I'm honestly, like, I'm pissed that it's happened. I hate live. They fucked up golf, but now making these mandatory events where everybody was there, it like made it feel like last year you could tell there was a lull in the PGA because like dudes weren't showing up to shit, blah blah blah. These huge events, everybody's there. Like it's awesome.
They need to have so many of those a year.
Yeah, they do. I forget exactly what the number is, but
dude, but the thing about young
Tiger's back this week.
Yeah. That's a big deal.
That's a big fucking deal.
Tiger, I think he's going to start a own thing just to specifically destroy live.
Yeah, I can see that.
And the PGA is going to work with them.
Well, yeah, him and Rory got that nighttime, primetime shit they're going to do. They'll be playing on simulators and shit like that, and the PGA's involved in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to do everything they fucking can.
Out of spite.
Yeah.
They don't want to merge.
No.
At least that's their last option.
They're going to look at those fucking numbers from this past weekend. They're like, fuck you. They're gonna go on the offensive now.
Right.
Like you guys don't
enjoy the CW.
Enjoy the CW. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
The only way for Live really to work, you have to market to like young kids. Because
how young do you think though?
Dude, I don't know. Fucking like 10-year-olds and up.
But see, I didn't even really get into golf till I started playing.
It's different now though.
Is it?
Yeah, there's golf on YouTube and shit like that. They all like the younger kids are way more into golf than ever. These YouTube golfers are like literally signing with like Callaway, TaylorMade, all that shit. So like fucking like Barstool dudes are like signed with TaylorMade. Bob Does Sports just signed with Callaway. And like there's all these different YouTube channels where like and then there's a younger version of like dudes that are fucking outrageously good, but they're like nerds, they don't swear. So like the younger kids like watch them. Bob Does Sports is like something like that I watch. Like fucking so it's a crazy time, and I think Liv's gonna get fucking smoked, and I hope they do because like that was some bullshit. It'll be interesting. Z-Bird, this Morgan and Morgan billboard that's everywhere. Morgan's all naked and jacked on a raft. It's probably one of the best billboards I've ever seen.
Yeah,
I never heard of Morgan and Morgan. He's a lawyer.
Yeah,
I think it's like I don't even know if it's from around.
He's based out of Florida. A little info. It's a photo credit that Rosato found out Jim first, sent it to me. I had to let the world know about it. But you got this guy. He's probably about 70 years old. Fucking insanely ripped for his age. Great head of hair. Laying on a raft with his arms behind his head, just ripped up. He ain't losing in court. If I need to win, I'm going to him.
He's definitely on some TRT.
I'm not 100% sure that's his body.
You're saying it's Photoshop,
because I'm like obsessed with it. So
He's
I drive up that hill all the time.
Super ripped.
Dude, I sent it. Dude,
I like the tactic.
Dude, he got like a nice. There's like hair in his chest, but it's trimmed nice,
and it's kind of dark. That's what makes you think. Yeah.
But dude, I'm just like
little cut and paste going.
Dude, I told Mike about it. I was like, I gotta send it to you. I couldn't even explain. He's like, dude, you undersold it. Like this is this is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Morgan was like, I need a billboard. Like, all right, what do you think? And he's like, don't worry. Hops in his pole, trims his chest hair out before he gets in, greases himself up, nice tan going, throws on some shades. He's a silver fox.
Does some sit-ups.
Yeah,
That's
man.
it. Couple push-ups.
He's ready to
Yeah, I don't think he's
dude.
trying to get clients. I think he's trying to get coups.
Yeah.
Well, and either way,
Well, it's hand in hand.
Either way, it would. We have no lawyers that sponsor our podcast. It would be a great time to jump on board. If you're Morgan and you're listening to this, you can come on here, come in the studio, take your shirt off. You know what I mean? We'll introduce you, take you down 12.
Yeah,
There's some young coos down there for you.
I just want to hang out with him.
Yeah.
Either one of the Morgans.
Yeah, all he does is win, dude. He wanted that billboard because everyone's talking about it. Everyone I know.
If you're a lawyer in Pittsburgh, this is a good podcast to advertise on.
100%.
Yeah, like
Yeah, we know a bunch
A lot of people,
degenerates.
have legal troubles, I'm sure.
dude, what's up? Our number one listener, Rob Peruse, said he went to a sex party. Said he was going to call in and leave a voicemail. We didn't get it.
Yeah, we didn't get it. Maybe things got out of hand, and he but Rob, maybe he wants to save it for the Patreon. I don't know, but Rob, I know you're listening. We need to hear what happened.
Are you okay?
Need to hear. Yeah.
What's your
It's
safe word?
He tweeted at me and said, like, dude, I got a recap for you, and I thought he called in. Larry, you said we did have one more. Was it? It might have been the sex party one.
Yeah, if that's
well, that could
Bruce.
wait till next week.
Yeah.
Because that'll be a highlight.
Keep him on ice.
Keep him on ice. Because we were talking about slinging.
What
He tweeted me immediately. He was like, hey, I'm going to a sex party this weekend. I was like, well, I'm going to need to hear about that, buddy.
And he has.
He's having a swing by.
It was not the first time he brought up that he goes to these sex parties. So
no, and
Do you think he was going there single for a while? Now he
I'm
finally
gonna-
got something to bring to the table.
money. I mean, you know what I mean. Like that's what you need to give.
They got a lady now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's special. Someone that gave a Valentine's Day card, so that's
That's nice. Well, that's good. Yeah, I mean,
Met
if
her
at
at a sex party.
I would
He gets a
imagine if you have a
Valentine's Day card.
Yeah,
if you're going to a sex party and you have a girlfriend, I would imagine you probably have to bring your girlfriend.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he called at like 7 a.m. this morning.
So all right, well, Peruse, thanks for the call. We'll get to you next week, buddy.
Can't wait.
I
Yeah,
kind of want to
really.
hear this during the break.
Kevin, a couple more here. Kevin Hart said he shit himself on stage once. Said he was about to cancel a show. The dude does stadiums. He's like, I can't cancel this. So he sat on the toilet for an hour. It was a disaster. He knew going out there that was going to be a disaster and pretty much like took some Pepto and like wished for the best. Said he had like 5 minutes left in his set. Tried to like just do his side fart and just caked himself, dude, right on stage. And he said he pretended like he was hot, tied his like shirt around his waist, finished up and like
Good move.
And then he went off stage and he said his bodyguard like got close to him and said, "Oh man, did you fart?" He's like, "No, that's shit." And he's like, "You gotta walk me to the dressing room, like I'm covered in shit." That makes
Throw
me.
my clothes away.
Did you ever like come close to like having to like not shit, but like did you ever are you farting up there?
No, like not farting, but I've had stomach. I mean, your nerves. You
Yeah.
definitely have stomach. I mean, a guy like him who's up there for an hour at a time, you know what I mean? You're moving around, and I mean, you got the nerves are going. Yeah, it's like the anticipation. I know a comedian who throws up every time right before he goes on stage.
Really?
Well, he said he had like a stomach bug, so that's
Yeah, he was sick.
You're playing with fire anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
If,
So
you-
that
if everything's all like, if it's all watery down there, those are the ones that they slip away.
They get messy. Yeah, you think you got a nice little fart. Next thing you know, you got a fucking
Yeah, a big
you got
fat
a
turd
bowl
ain't
of
gonna
soup in
come
your
out.
pants.
it's like well, I'll say the comedian's name, which is Trey McDonough. I mean, we'll be doing a show at yesterday's, and we'll go in the bathroom and throw up. I'm like, dude, there's 9 people here.
Yeah.
And 4 of them are comedians.
You know them
Yeah,
all.
4 of them are comedians, and my mom's one of them not paying attention. You know what I mean? But that's his thing, man. He goes out there, he Ralphs, and he goes out there and hits it hard.
Yeah, whatever works. Last one. Speaking of shit, woman says her husband refuses to forgive her for farting in front of him. She said she only farted in front of him one time. He keeps bringing it up, won't let it go, and just feels like disrespected. I kind of agree with him. You can't be farting in front of me.
I
No fucking
prefer
way.
my lady to not fart in front of me.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean,
You want to? I mean,
Me,
Leave something to my imagination.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she let one out, slips. Okay,
yeah, if it slips out, I'm not going to bust your balls.
Right.
But
If
like,
you're
don't
coming
make
out-
it a regular thing.
Like,
Yeah,
I
don't gross
do
me
it.
out.
Yeah, no, that's fun.
If you're walking around trumpet farting all over the house, dude, I'm not with you.
Can't do it.
like
Can't
if
do
you're
it.
if you're laying there and you're just like, yeah. And I know it was you, but like if you let like a silent but deadly one out, I'll pretend like I didn't know it happened. I'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, what's that? Is there a dead? You know what I mean? Is,
Oh,
is
the
there a dead
dog.
animal
Ooh.
under it?
Yeah. So I was farting good during the Super Bowl, man.
Some nice ones.
Yeah, she was like, "This is why you didn't want to leave. You can't fart in other people's house like this." I was like, "I love farting in my own house. It's great."
That's the only reason I have my own house.
Right. Best place in the world to fart. All right, let's take a break.
All right, but we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're in the real estate market right now, if you're buying, selling, looking for someone to be a property manager, I know just the people. Carlson & Associates, located in the heart of Pittsburgh, Southside. Carlson & Associates, not just known in the Southside, they're known all over the Pittsburgh area, and they're great at commercial and residential, and they've got you covered. Call 412-431-1718 or visit their website at casouthside.com. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in the light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're looking to go out this week, if you're a guy or a girl and you're looking for something to do and you and your friends want to go out, why don't you check out 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Not only do they got some of the best drinks in the world, they got over 100 craft beers, and they absolutely have some of the best food in all of Southside. So check out 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street if you want to go out and you want to have some good food and you want to fuck. I don't know about you, but shit's always breaking around my house, whether it's my washer, whether it's my dryer, whether it's my stove, whether it's my fridge. Something's always breaking. I used to have a handyman, but you can't rely on anyone nowadays until I find Primetime Appliance. 412-896-1395. They fix TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, and everything more. These are the guys that call, and they get the job done right. That's Primetime Appliance. 412-896-1395. And tell them you heard it on Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's up, everybody? You looking for a fun night out in the South Side, but you don't want to get punched in your face? Neither do I. That's why I'm going down Finn McCool's at 1501 East Carson Street. You want to go somewhere, have a beer, hang out with some people, see some hot chicks or some hot dudes, but you don't want to get punched in your fucking face? Well, go down Finn McCool's at 1501 East Carson Street. Have a good time and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding our gears. Angry Johnny, what's grinding them gears?
Can I do two?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. The first one's really light. So I got ketchup and ranch on my plate because we got some pizza and French fries.
Yeah.
So Johanna reaches over and her French fry dips in the ranch and then dips in my ketchup.
What the fuck?
And gets ranch in my ketchup.
Oh.
She contaminated it.
What an animal.
How
Cross-contamination.
dare?
Yeah.
Put some ketchup on your own plate and make a mess.
Yeah. Ugh.
I can't believe she
gross
doubled
call.
that.
No, I wasn't
Yeah.
done. Like I was just like in the midst of this. Like I
These
was,
broads are something else.
Who do you think you are?
Get your own fucking ketchup.
yeah, she's like, well, it seemed like you had a lot. I'm like, I'm gonna eat it all.
Yeah, I like it.
It's ketchup. It's a big bottle. Put
Right,
some
but
on
if
the
she
plate.
would have just smashed some ketchup, okay.
Right, that's no
I'll
big
let
deal.
that ride.
I guess.
You can't go ranch then ketchup on my plate.
No problem. You want to get something off my plate? We've been married 20 years.
Right.
I don't
Take
even
whatever-
like the optics of that. Like thinking
Dude, I like
that-
shit. It wasn't even like a little bit. Like she like did a swirl around.
Oh, just
Oh.
contaminated
The whole
all of
thing.
Wait,
it.
does she eat ranch and ketchup on her French fries? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Apparently
oh my
so.
God, John,
I
you
can't
gotta,
believe
you
you
gotta
guys are
divorce
still
her.
together.
You got to dump her. You
I
got to
thought
dump her
about it.
quick.
Yeah. Oh,
You know?
I don't like I don't like that combo at all. I don't
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
This the optics
making me mad
are
right
freaking
now.
me out.
Like, so when I go for the ketchup, I got to taste ranch now. That's just
Nah.
inconsiderate.
Yeah.
You
See,
guys-
like,
yeah.
It's just when I do that, I got to do opposite sides of the plate. Like one side's
course.
the blue cheese with the ranch, and the other side's like the ketchup.
This is the quadrant for the
Yeah.
for the wing accoutrement.
Yeah, you can't have them fucking commiserating, intertangling with each other. That's
No,
no
not
no.
ranch and fucking ketchup.
No, there's
Really
no.
ketchup in anything. Leave them ketchup.
I like putting hot sauce in my ketchup.
Yeah, it's
That's okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
if that's what you like.
They're
It's
the same
yours.
color.
Right,
You know
but
what
I
I mean?
wouldn't
Yeah.
force you to eat it.
No. Yeah, spicy ketchup. That's all right.
All right, so the second one's a little more serious. So I take my dog on a walk in this like meadow near my house.
This is great.
Okay, so 90% of the people keep their dogs off a leash. That's where they run wild and burn energy. So I'm walking early. I don't run into anybody. I'm getting towards the end of my walk, and my dog sees another dog. I leave the leash on him, so like when he goes to see the other dog, like I can't. He won't come back if he sees another dog.
Right.
So eventually I get close enough I could grab him. So it's this call her a Karen, if you will.
Yeah.
If you can imagine, want to know what she looks like. Maybe a Darren. I don't know. So I go over, and she picks up a stick, and she's like, "He's not welcome. He's not welcome."
What?
Yeah. I'm like, "Whoa, just take it easy. I'll get him." She don't want to play with you, Duke. She's like freaking out. It takes me like a minute to get my dog, because after she's freaking out and I'm like, chill out, and she's so like, I'm like, yeah, all right. She's like, it's dumbass. She's like, I've been working on my dog's anxiety. It's dumbass people like you. I'm like, well,
You let her have it.
I was being nice. I'm like, if your dog can't walk in a fucking dog park, don't bring him down here.
Absolutely.
How about that?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
You're pussy
Dumbass.
Yeah.
Your dog's a fucking weirdo dog.
Dude, I red line. I said some shit.
Let's hear it,
Let's
John.
hear the
Dude,
shit.
I don't even know.
No, you know.
Did you call her a C?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like the lightest thing I said to her. Then she was like, dude,
Was she taken aback?
she wasn't ready
Yeah.
for somebody to like give it, like, because I'm like trying to be nice. I'm like, I'll call
Dude,
me a
pick up a stick. You're gonna hit my dog with
I
a
was
stick.
then she was like, I'll bring pepper spray next time. I said, you pepper spray my fucking dog, you're gonna have a problem.
Yeah,
I'm telling you right fucking now.
I'll beat the
She
fuck
was like,
out
I'll
of your
call the
dog.
cops. I said, call them.
I'm the waterboard.
She was
you.
like, when I get down to my car, I said, you drove here. I live here. You shouldn't even be up here.
Yeah, get out of here, you fucking
Yeah.
hippie.
You're not welcome.
You're not welcome here.
I know who she voted for.
Dude, I don't even know. She was like, oh, man. I'm just like, dude, you're gonna run into other dogs in here. If my dog wants to come sniff your dog's ass,
That's how
I'm
they
gonna
say
come get him.
hello.
He's not violent. He'll never.
What kind of dog she have?
Her dog same size as mine. I don't know.
Just the same size dog?
It was the same size dog. My dog wasn't like jumping on her.
Did her dog look like a pussy?
He I don't know, because like
He's anxious.
I couldn't, dude. Be honest, I seen her pick up that stick. I'm like, she's gonna poke my dog. I'm gonna freak out.
Dude.
So I'm like trying to like be diplomatic. Like I said, I drank pretty hard Sunday, so like I still didn't like. I was like walking off my hangover. So I'm like, this figures. This shit's gonna happen. Like I said, I was trying to be nice.
Someone yelled at Leanie 2 years ago for like walking Paisley, and Paisley like went on their yard, and like this lady gave Leanie shit. Leanie won't tell me where the house is at.
I remember you told us
she
this
knows
one.
like I'm the I'll give her the fucking business,
Dude, like it was to the then like she's like I've like thought my dog, I'm walking away, I motherfucked her, you know what I mean? Then she's like she's screaming shit at me, kind of. I don't even know what she was saying. I'm so mad.
It was just you two down there, nobody else was down there.
I was loud, dude.
Did she have a Subaru?
I'd
I
imagine.
can guarantee.
I'd imagine.
Yeah, so who ended up leaving? Like you left, or like
She's
she left?
like, what? It's like a trail. Like I
Right.
was like towards the part where like, dude, I was literally 3 minutes from being done, walking out of the trail and walking.
So you
out.
hit the Slags, or is this an actual dog park?
It's the Slags, but if you go up, there's woods, and you like can walk along the river.
Okay.
Like the peak of the river.
Got you.
So it's like a hidden gem in Swiss.
Right,
Alps.
that's nice.
You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
it's not like the one near the Irish Center where there's like millions of people.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a lot of people know about it, but somebody must have told her. But like, dude, if your dog is petrified to be around other dogs, walk him on the street or
Yeah,
something.
maybe
Right.
a dog park ain't the place
Right.
for you.
No.
Well, dude, like it's known. There's bikers and there's dogs here. Like that's what's here.
Yeah.
Or you could go walk by yourself if you really want to.
I think you should go to Swiss Home community page about this. Let them know that there's a
Dude,
terrorist out there.
I would say, like, dude, literally 96% of my, like, transactions are people like, is that dog cool? I'm like, he's super friendly. And they'll let their dog off and they'll play.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? If you had, like, a dog, if my dog would, like, attack another dog, I'd keep him on the leash.
Yeah, you can't let him run around.
The only thing is, like, he will follow the dog all the way home.
Right.
So that's why I keep the leash on. So, like, just chill out for a second. When you get close enough, I grab the leash.
Where do you think she came from? Like Square Hole North or some shit like
Regent Square,
that? Regent
maybe.
Square, yeah.
Yeah. Stop at the old 61C Cafe.
But, dude,
got a
how do you get, like,
Frappuccino.
just like, start the name calling? Like, you want a name call, honey?
Yeah.
I got a
I'll ruin your whole day.
I hope I ruined it.
Yeah.
She don't know that you're the king of pepper spray.
Could you imagine me coming in next week and tell you I get pepper sprayed?
No, I want to hear.
I'd rather you get pepper sprayed than a dog get pepper sprayed.
I want to hear a story next week. That,
It might happen. I don't know if she holds a bet that.
on the news. It says man shoots tear gas at woman up at Swiss Helm Park Slags, and then it'll be like, I wonder who did that. Like, all right, no fucking idea.
Ain't nobody really supposed to be back there. There's like.
You should have followed her home, then we could have bricked her house.
Yeah, we should jump her next time.
She drove to the one part. I know where they drive and they walk up.
Yeah.
Like that was another part where like she could have broke off the one way I was going that way. I'm like, quit fucking walking the same way I'm walking, you idiot.
Yeah, get away from me.
Yeah,
you said that to her, like,
dude. I gave it.
That's so
I was
funny.
so mad, dude. Like my arm started tingling. I was so fired up.
He's ready to throw hands at this
dude.
old bitch.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you pull a stick out on my
Dude,
dog.
a big stick. She's like, he's not welcome.
It's
I'm like,
on.
I'm like, all right, this lady's apparently nuts, but let me get the dog.
right.
If she could have left it at that, and I would have walked away.
Right.
And then you know what I mean? Like, just shut up.
It's assholes like you.
I'm not the one who your dog seen another dog and he curled up like, he has anxiety. He has bad anxiety. Then put him down.
Yeah.
If he can't walk in a dog park, then put him down.
Put him down. He
And
doesn't
while
want to
we're
be
at
alive.
it, put you down too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you probably gave it to him.
Yeah, go to the vet and say, I get 2 for the price of 1.
Do you have a BOGO?
Oh, Yeller ain't no dog.
Yeah, that's a good gear grinder, Johnny.
Yeah.
Surely, what do you got?
Yeah, you got a top edge. I mean, how you get
That's rough. That's rough to follow that one. So, like I said before, my sister moved down to Texas. My parents.
Your younger sister.
Yeah. So
your
now
older
both,
sister already lives
already
down
lives there. So they both
They're
live
all
there now.
abandoning you.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, yeah. So my parents drive down with them, like help them get their second, car and the dogs and all the shit, like loose shit they had laying around. So somehow, I got nominated to fucking be the dog sitter for the fucking week. And my parents' puppy is the biggest piece of shit in the world, dude. You know how when your dog was a puppy, like it was always like you'd have her outside, or it's a girl, yours was a boy. Like you have them outside the whole time. As soon as you come in, they take a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it was like I fucking signed up to work at the zoo, dude. The first 3 days, it was like, the fuck is that?
Larry's watching
Yeah.
fucking porn over
Porn,
there.
you fucking
Larry's just
Larry,
watching.
you sick fuck.
Larry's just firing up the Asian porn.
Dude, that was definitely some. That was Bangladesh porn. I can hear the noises.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
You watching that Doc Antle shit? You fucking sick fuck.
Pervert.
Dude, wait till you're home.
Yeah.
Jeez, we're almost
It's
done.
always the bald-headed ones.
So you just been cleaning up shit.
So
and piss
yeah,
all
but
week?
it's like I've been fucking interning at the zoo. I've
Did
been
you
cleaning
beat
up
the
shit
shit?
4
Did you
times.
beat this dog down? Are you gonna give him anxiety?
I didn't beat the dog down.
Did you stick him or pepper
Yeah, I
spray him?
poked him in the eye. I gave him the old nyuk, nyuk.
Yeah.
But so I ended up had to throw him in the motherfucking cage, dude. It was just too much work. I couldn't handle it anymore.
Grade him up. Grade him up.
Yeah.
Grade him up.
Yeah.
Or, like when your parents get back, take him to the kennel.
I told
Can't bow out.
I told Rosa and my daughters, like, I'll let the bitch run outside. If she runs away, I don't give a fuck. I'll lock the door. And my daughter was like, she ran upstairs, came back down. I said, where'd you go? She's like, I just went and said a prayer for Harper so you don't let her run away.
That's fucking
It's
great.
So I'm traumatizing my children
it's funny
too, so
how-
that's cool.
I didn't realize I don't have kids, but I don't realize how literal kids take shit.
Oh, yeah,
my
for
brother
sure.
said something to his daughter last weekend, like if you don't finish your dinner, you're never eating ice cream ever again. And
Right. That's serious
and
for her.
And then like she was like, you'd see on her face, and like Joe's wife was like, well, tried to like back off of it. And like she just started crying, like he said never again. Like, I was like, Jesus Christ, Joe.
Well, it's hard though, you know. You
Yeah,
don't
right.
think that that's like gonna cause.
I'm never gonna buy ice cream ever again.
Well, it breaks down after you like go back on a promise like that. Then they know you're,
Then
full,
you're
of
full
shit.
of shit.
That's why you
Yeah.
got to be careful what threats
Yeah.
you throw out there.
But yeah, she definitely thought she was never eating ice cream ever again. Zebra, what do you
I
got?
bet she ate though.
My mom went and got her ice cream right after that.
I been up in Squirrel Hill doing some stuff the past couple days, and apparently they were writing a news story on this lady, how she's helping the homeless. And I'm like, I happen to be doing something at the hospital right next door, and what she was doing was she has a little book cabinet, so people who don't have access to books can come and get books out of it. And they were writing an article about this woman. It'll be coming out any day now. That's absolutely grinding my fucking gears. If you really want to help a homeless person, put a sandwich in there.
Are you talking about those little like free libraries and shit? I
Well,
thought like some kid started that or something.
Yeah, but she was.
Is that for homeless people?
No,
That's for anybody.
it's
Yeah, that's for anybody.
The article that is being written was she was saying the majority of the people that use this are homeless, and she tried to paint a picture of how she has a great relationship with the homeless, and they bring. I said, listen.
Did she have a dog?
You know the library. Yeah, you know you go in the
I
library.
don't want to say
if
street
you're
on
homeless.
because it'll.
I
Yeah,
thought, yeah.
I don't want to say street or something, but.
Oh, I know the street. I know where it is.
Yeah, and I'm like, because I'm looking here, and there was a person with a pen and a pad, and they're like, and I'm kind of like, and it, and I happened to ask them, they're like, oh, well, they had seen the box, and I'd mentioned that, the homeless come here all the time, and they take books, and they're welcome here, and are they?
Yeah,
Are they
get
really
the
welcome?
fuck
Because
outta
I've been homeless, and the last thing I wanted was a book. You know what I wanted? A cold beer and some crack. You know what I mean? If you really want to help out a homeless person, leave a lighter and a crack stem in there. No one's taking the fucking book. It's a lie. There's no homeless people out there. Man, what am I going to read today?
They can go to the Carnegie Library.
The homeless love the lot. We love
right.
it, dude. When I was if you were homeless,
Look how passionate he is.
dude, if we were homeless, we'd go to the library.
It's free,
and
right?
Play chess right across the street. You could donate blood for $10.
Wait a minute. So the library's free.
Yeah.
The library's free.
You just
So
can't
what
take
they're
a book out.
so what they're doing is totally pointless.
It's totally It's a
So
look.
you can go
It's
with-
redundant.
It's a look at me.
Well, right. But I'm saying you can go into a warm, nice place that has a bathroom facility
The internet?
and read a book in the internet.
Internet, water, all this stuff. And then this goes in, like, I hate the two gear grinders, but this goes in with the other one. On Reddit, there's these guys, the group's called Vagabonds, which are pretty cool. I like to follow, like, the homeless and see what they're up to. These dudes were like, they were on a college campus, and the dude looked like, you could just tell by looking. His sister was probably the one whose dog that was. And it says, can you believe it? We were at a college campus, and the dude was like, and then someone came up to us and asked us, what are we majoring in? Ha, ha, ha. Dude, because you got nice clothes on, glasses, a fucking haircut. The dude got on like $100 overalls. Like, you just don't look homeless. Like, you know what I mean? Like, stop playing homeless for a fucking adventure on YouTube.
He's trying to get stolen valor off the homeless.
I'm baffled. They're writing a story. Andrew Carnegie solved this problem 100 years ago.
And, well, we already know what. I'll tell
the
you.
food things are one thing. Like, all right, you put that. They have a couple of them, like in Millville and shit like that. Like,
Food
put a couple,
banks.
Yeah, well, they're not even. They're little like birdhouses
I like that.
almost. Like they put like canned goods in there.
I
Like,
think that's a cool idea.
that's fine.
That makes
Yeah.
more sense.
Right.
But we already know what fucking piece of shit magazine it's going in. The one that we never win the best podcast. That bullshit's coming up again. We'll never.
They could suck a dick.
Yeah, exactly. So they could suck a big fat dick. Don't use our name to fucking build up your shit paper. But you know what I mean? You keep writing fake stories about this, and then the dudes who don't have to be homeless, but they're homeless. Like, every comment underneath was like, "Dude, you're on an iPhone. Like, why are you like?" And
You're filming yourself.
I wrote underneath. I was like, this is a different class of homeless, because before the normal homeless would have traded their phone for crack.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me you're a commenter on the homeless Reddit page?
Dude, listen,
Seabird.
you don't believe me?
No, I believe you. I'm just saying, like,
I'm going to go to Vagabond right now.
dude, I don't need to see it. I believe you. But, like, to be actively commenting on that,
he wasn't
dog,
questioning, yeah.
Well, because, I mean, as a homeless...
Did you get some likes on that one?
What? You know what? I don't know, because like it's weird on Reddit. You don't get notified.
I'm not a big Reddit guy.
Me either. It's too much.
But I love Reddit because I can follow. There's some cool train hoppers that are like really homeless dudes. They're down muck. I'm like, dude, you can do it. Like the dude's like, what's the best way to get to Seattle? And like people were telling him how to get there.
He's like, by rail, boy.
Yeah.
A train hopper and his dog fucking popped up on my TikTok, dude, and I went down a wormhole with them for a minute, dude.
Right. But these dudes had no business being like they're not. They have the ability to not be homeless.
Yeah, they got debit cards and shit. I get it.
Right. So stop it. Like, you know what I mean? Save it. You know, you fucking fake homeless fuckbag. And then you got this fucking...
fake homeless fuckbag.
This dumb bitch with a fucking... giving out books to homeless people that can't even fucking read. You know what I mean? That's like giving someone a can go with no can opener. You fucking stupid bitch. You know what I mean? Taking advantage. I remember it was like be homeless, dude. You don't want a book. I would have took that book and threw it through your fucking window and stole all the medicine out of your cabinet. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm done.
End of rant. Go ahead, Jack.
I got a gear grinder. It's manual labor, man. I've had a lot of jobs where I had to do manual labor throughout the years. The past few years, I haven't been a manual labor guy. I know you guys are. I try and get this fucking bar open, and it is just... I've been moving brick for days now, it feels like, and it's like I didn't even put a dent in this brick yet. And it's, dude, it just beats you up, man. I fucking come home, I am exhausted.
Sleep
dude.
good, though.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do sleep good. I'll give you that. But, like, it's fucking me up at aerobics, dude. I don't want to go to aerobics. And, like, I went to aerobics today, and, like...
You're doing your aerobics with them bricks,
dude, my hands were cramped.
It works different muscles. Your body.
I can see your hands.
My hands were cramping up.
They're calloused.
Yeah, they're calloused up. But, like, they were cramping up, and I had to, like, put the weights down like a pussy. The girl next to me is looking at me like I'm a fucking pussy. The dude on the other side is like, oh, this pussy, you got to put the weights down. I'm like, hey,
he's like one of those 5's too heavy boys.
I've been fucking picking up bricks for fucking 2 days straight. And it's just like...
How much longer you got?
Oh, dude, it's endless. It's endless amount of bricks.
That was what I was. Is it
you don't even see no light.
There's no light.
Real quick, yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Like, is it one of those jobs where like you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel? You feel like you're gonna be there forever.
Is it just you?
Two guys, me and another guy, and we were just fucking brick by brick by brick.
So what? You just load them in a wheelbarrow and go take them and dump them?
Well, yeah. So we have a ramp for the third floor that we could dump them, but on the second floor we don't have
the chute.
We don't have a chute. Well, it's a big, long story. We don't need a chute. We got a guy coming to take them for free, yada, yada, yada. So we're throwing them on the ground. But, like, it is fucking, it's just dusty.
Yeah.
And it's long. Luckily, it hasn't been cold, so I got that going for me. Well, I mean, we've been doing all kinds of fucking crazy shit down there, but, like, it hasn't been, and it's just like, man, get me the fuck out of here.
Are you selling the brick? Because I know, like, some brick, like, it has some value to it.
No, we're not. This is old pumpkin brick. It crumbles up. It's no good.
Okay.
But it's just like, man, I fucking hit my knee the other day. Look at my knee, dude. Look at my leg, dude. Cut. Black and blue knee. And it's just
makes
like,
you feel like a man, don't it?
Yeah. No, see, it doesn't. I'm not like, it does. Don't get me wrong. Like, sometimes you're like, oh, this feels good. But, like, bending over, picking up brick by brick by brick.
Right, when you get to the last day, then it'll be satisfying.
Yeah, you're like,
when
wow,
you're
look
like,
at this.
Oh, shit, 3 more wheelbarrows. Yeah, then it'll be, right now it's just going to eat dick after dick.
We're at the point, like, it doesn't even feel like we're opening a bar. I just feel like I'm working on a construction site every fucking day. It's fucking crazy, dude.
Well, it'll be worth it.
It helps. I swear that, like, physical labor is the one thing that, like, besides medication, helps me with mental health.
Yeah. It definitely,
you don't really have mental health issues.
You, well, no, nothing to write home about. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like I'm fucking exhausted now, and like I just, like you said, you do sleep good. I'll give you that.
You're hungry.
You're
like, lady, where's the dinner?
Hey, dude, and I forgot about that. That's like the thing.
You
dude.
get angry.
I got home yesterday, and I was just like, we have like a pack of crackers, so like I'm eating crackers all fucking day, and fucking I get home and like I ate so fast. Like she was making dinner. I was like, I can't even wait for that. Like I fucking just like made fucking. I ate like old pizza. Like,
dude, like
it was hangry.
When I come home,
hunger pains.
It's like, dude, like I'm like, listen, like, what are you thinking for dinner? I'm thinking you would have been making it.
I'm thinking it
should be. You could order food. I'm not like you have to cook, but like let's have a decision made. Let's have a plan of action. Because I'm the angriest dude. I'm like the dude on the Snickers commercial.
Yeah,
I'm that bad, and I know it. You know what I mean? So
he's a hangry little fella.
So when she's cooking, I walk around and give her dirty looks and eat snacks.
Just pace.
Yeah, just fucking shoving pretzels in your mouth. Like,
what were you doing?
Yeah,
chewing loud as hell.
And you want her to see you snacking, because like, you know what I mean. Like, I shouldn't have to be snacking. Yeah. I get it.
Dude, you ate a pot roast for the Super Bowl?
No, she made a roast and made roast beef sandwiches.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen that on Twitter. You're like,
she put a roast in a crock pot.
Yeah.
And she was making roast beef. Roast beef
yeah, I'm glad. You said on Twitter, like, yeah, Joanna put the roast in the oven. I was like, this dude's eating a fucking roast on Super Bowl.
No wonder nobody came over.
I was like, what the fuck is going on here, dude? Oh, yeah, those sliders are fire, though.
Yeah. I should have clarified.
Yeah, me and Steve are talking about it for like a half hour.
Maybe I would have got a friend
eating
if I would've
roasted
clarified.
potatoes and inviting people over for fucking
carrots.
Yeah, no fucking way.
He's like, don't forget the cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. I think we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll come back. We're going to wrap up Greenfield's Finest Podcast. You might recognize my voice from Greenfield's Finest Podcast, but you'd recognize my face more from Rosado and Sons Landscaper, where I've been an employee for over 5 years, where I work with owner-son John Rosado. If you're looking for quality landscaping, pressure washing, snow removal, and lawn maintenance, which includes fertilizer, grub control, weed killer, call 412-521-9045. This isn't some pop-up operation. They've been in business for over 80 years. So if you want good quality work, call Rosado & Sons Landscaping at 412-521-9045. Tell them Z-Bird sent you and get the special discount. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Did you just get the bad news that your girlfriend's fucking your neighbor? Well, it sounds like a pretty shitty situation. I got just the answer. Miracle Movers. You need to move in a hurry? Call Miracle Movers, 412-419-2620. They're fully bonded and insured, and you're not taking any risk like you are with your whore girlfriend. So call Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620 and get out of that house before you catch any STDs. Did you just walk into your bathroom and take a giant shit and realize that your bathroom is a giant pile of shit? Well, I got the answer for you. Bath Factory and Window. You dream it, and they build it. Bath Factory and Window, 412-951-3939. From your bathroom to your windows, transform your home with Bathroom Factory and Window. You can also find them at bathfactoryandwindow.com. Hey, what's going on, folks? I don't know if you knew this, but the number one reason people get lawsuits against them when people come over their house is faulty steps, faulty sidewalks. What are you going to do about it? Your house is a walking booby trap. Well, you can call Giuseppe & Sons. Need your sidewalk and steps fixed or replaced? Call Giuseppe & Sons at 412-421-6711. And if you're looking for any masonry work in the Pittsburgh area, these are the guys you can trust. That's 412-421-6711. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Real quick, we got a couple announcements. Don't forget, we got our Patreon, and the live show is up on the Patreon Live. You can find the Patreon on our Facebook. It'll be on our Twitter, also on Instagram. Comedy show next week on Wednesday at 12 Whiskey Barbecue. I'll be headlining with my main man, Joey Welsh. And also, low ticket alert, Comptra Theater on February 24th. That's a Friday. Be me, Matt Light, Trey McDonough, and a couple other people. It's going to be a great show. It looks like we're time to jump into what would Greenfield do.
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
If you could teach your pet a phrase, what would you want it to say? So, John, if you were like walking your dog the other day and, Duke could talk, what do you think you would want to say? What would you want him to say? Suck my dick?
Yeah, fuck your anxiety. Give the dog his Xanax and take him for a walk.
Do they sell this dog?
Sure, yeah. My dog takes phenobarbital. And
what the fuck is that?
They used to
It's a
give it to you in
barbiturate,
detox if you're coming off alcohol.
Yeah, give the dog his Xanax. Calm him down.
Yeah, mellows her out.
Don't torture the old boy.
You get his anxiety all
Doggy
up.
Xanax is wild. Dude, it's so weird. I feel like Paisley could talk, but she's just not doing it.
Take that back. I would like for them to tell me personally when they have to shit.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That's the answer right there.
That's the
I
answer.
think dealing with that right now.
I'll tell you what, my dog pushed over the baby gate, came upstairs the one night, and woke me up at 2 in the morning.
Like, yo, I got
I'm like,
shit.
there's something wrong with him. I took him outside, dude. He had diarrhea.
That's good though.
Thank God. Yeah, God.
Yeah, that cleaning up dog diarrhea is insane.
A solid turd. Yeah, a
pancakes.
solid
A
turd's
solid
one
turd's
thing.
no big
That's
deal.
what I've been dealing with, dude. Pancakes everywhere.
How funny would it be if your dog would say, "Bitch, better have my money"?
Yeah, that'd
So
be pretty good.
if my dog could talk, so my dog barks all the time in my front yard. It's
Your
like
dog
right there.
barks?
Yeah, like all the time. So people, every once in a while, if they don't see you there, they'll be like, "Shut the fuck up." Like especially like the younger kids, they'll tell your dog. I wish
Yeah,
my dog
right.
could be like, "You shut the fuck up."
Yeah, that'd
you know
be
what I mean?
great.
And then they were like, "What?" That would be.
So
That would blow their mind.
I live right by like a high school, and Paisley is outside, and like we don't have a gate, so like she's just out in the front yard running amok. She's on a leash, but like fucking,
yeah.
and like school will get out, and I'll just like listen and like I wish a kid would. Like,
Say shut up?
Yeah, say, or just, shut up is okay, but like try to fuck with her or something like
Yeah.
that. Like, dude,
kick it or something.
Yeah, oh, dude, you kick Paisley. I don't know what would happen.
Pepper
to
spray
you.
it.
Dude, a mailman tried to pepper spray my old dog one time.
Really?
At my parents' house. No, not my dog. It was my parents' dog. It was a good dog. He was just, the dude was a dick. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, you're going to have to come get your mail at the post office. I was like, you have to get your teeth at the bottom of the
Yeah,
steps if you fucking
weirdo.
mace my dog, asshole.
Hey, guess what? I don't want that mail. How
yeah,
about that?
this is
Yeah.
my parents' bills. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Not to bring this up again. Do you think this lady just walks her dog and just gets in verbal altercations with people all day?
Once a week. Once a week at least.
I guarantee you that she's going to be videotaping the next walk to catch you yell.
Yeah.
That's the new thing.
She'll have a GoPro.
To catch a reaction video, but she'll edit it and stuff like that. I think
If she posted this video, at least half the people be on my side.
you're right.
Well, but she's going to chop it up.
She can chop it up. I think you need to go.
There's nothing
She's
to
getting
chop
Larry
up.
to edit it.
I think you need to fucking get a GoPro so you can be on the offensive. But you want to videotape me?
That's the only thing this interaction was missing, was somebody with a cell phone out.
Dude, you should have a GoPro on, and then
It's
in the
actually-
frame, just have a stick there and be like, you are not welcome here.
It's actually shocking that like she didn't like start
I'm
filming
surprised,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure she didn't?
She didn't.
All right, good.
I
I
didn't see
would
it. No, she didn't have a
love
phone
to
out.
see John snapping out on KDK.
Yeah.
Dude,
That would
I get
fucking-
like we were near houses. That's how close I
Yeah.
was to the end of my walk.
Yeah, that is right there at the end.
Like, dude, I was at the end ready to come like out Goodman, dude. I'm sure people heard me.
No doubt. If you went to prison, would you focus on physical fitness or reading books? You can only pick one. So you could take in a bunch of information or you get all shredded up. Which one you picking?
Physical fitness.
How long am I in jail for?
2 years.
I'm doing physical fitness because my brain can't protect me from getting raped.
Not only that, one thing I'll say, like, one thing like playing if you're caught in basketball and stuff like that, is physical fitness. Like, yeah, it kills the time faster.
Well,
Makes it better.
reading can kill time, and it can like
It does
transport you somewhere
It
else.
does, but like I feel like physical fitness during the day wears you out. So when the nighttime comes, you can tap out.
Yeah, and you can watch TV in jails now too. So
Yeah.
right. Well, if that's probably physical fitness, it probably would be better like read and like
It put
for
Be
when
trying
you
to
come
learn
out of jail,
something,
you don't
yeah.
know what type of job you can get. Like you
Right.
might have to like
yeah,
a
maybe
good
get
balance.
Yeah, maybe get like a fucking associate's degree or some shit like that, which doesn't really mean dick these days. But
no.
yeah, physical fitness just goes like, yeah, I would lose my nugget in there if I couldn't work out. You got to be able to work out.
You can't sit in the room and read all day.
Yeah, I would get all the boys together. Like, hey, boys, we're gonna do some aerobics. Everybody get together.
You'd be an
I'd be an
instructor.
aerobics instructor in jail.
That'd be
I would
deep.
fucking love it.
Yeah, dude, that'd be deep.
All right, that's all I got.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. Don't forget, like I said, about the Patreon. Next week, 12 Whiskey Barbecue. Also got the Comtra Show on Friday. Everyone, thank you so much for all your support. We love you guys. Have a great week. And folks, remember, Greenfield loves you. We're out.